Okay, please tell me this is working. Also, now this is a really bad moment for my phone to just die. Okay, I'm gonna go get my charger. BRB, everybody. I'm gonna leave this up and running in the hopes that someone can tell me that it's actually broadcasting successfully. Dizzy, you're here! Thank goodness. Thank you. I felt that, you know, the spoon was the most accurate piece of cutlery that I could, you know, say to embody. But it's good that you're here, because on Wednesday, my last stream, I was sitting here like an absolute muppet for 2.5 hours. I played all the way through the end of the game. And it turns out that Twitch was just not receiving my broadcast, which is exceedingly irritating. It's like, I know, it's crazy, because everything looked alright as per what the PlayStation can tell me in terms of diagnostics. So, like, I blame Twitch. Dear. Anyway, because you see, as demonstrated, I have the saves. I'm like, where did it go? Just into the void. Anyway, we're going to start from where that session started, where we left off last Sunday. Having just fought Dowd, we're going to escape the flooded districts all over again. But it's all good, because these are interesting quests anyway. Missions, levels, whatever. Also, I managed to add this little description text at the bottom there, and I can't get rid of it now. It's like, oh, great. God. I am going to get a PS5 imminently. I need it at this point. PS4's so out of date by this point. And it's just... yeah, I need the upgrade. Okay. Remind me of the controls, because I've been playing Elden Ring and the controls are different. Fuck my life. How did I not make that jump? Anyway, yeah, so we're in the flooded district. We need to make our way back to the Hound Pits. We need to go and rescue Emily from Havelock, who betrayed us, the evil bastard. Ah, no, that's okay. With a blue tongue, she's been eating something deliciously sour tasting. Oh my god, can I please make this jump? You know what, it doesn't matter, we'll just walk up the canal. Into the pile of bodies. Oh! Don't suck your pen. It's supposedly bad for you. That's what people always told me at school anyway, when I used to suck my pens. Who knows? Ink poisoning bad. Probably. Oh yeah, so I have dark vision. I think this time I'm gonna see if I can save up enough runes to pick up bend time 2, i.e. stop time. I think there are just about enough runes between now and the end of the game for us to do that. does mean I'll be sitting on a lot of runes and not using them until we reach that point.
Get back. What
Hi,
the hell
lady.
are you? You some new
just-
kind
I'm
of
just
guard?
stealing from
like
you.
a tall boy? Can't be. Doctor, maybe?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Assassin, maybe.
All of the above.
Passing
something
through,
like that.
huh? Hoping to catch a ride on the plague wagon. A few come through here trying. And they fall and break their necks. But that won't stop you. You're almost there. It's pretty easy to get to
does
the rooftops
not.
from here.
Can I see? No, I can't see your progress, can you?
You'll see the way.
It's not. She,
What do you want from me?
I think, is
To rob me?
alive
Looking for a
regardless.
quick roll in the mud?
But everybody
To
else
rescue me?
is definitely a weeper.
Well, I am not going anywhere. I came
The
here
guys
all
who
on my
are,
own.
you know, the
and
ones
I'm
you have to
staying
help
right
escape
here.
with the arc pile and everything.
Do you think it's better out there?
No, I want you to
I hate to
open the
break it
door,
to you,
lady.
but this
Get
is
through your
it.
dialogue.
This is Dunwall.
Thank
What
you.
you see right here.
She's the only one who can open
Flooded
this door.
district,
Actually, it doesn't matter,
estate
because I'll probably go
district,
out through the window
anywhere
anyway.
else. It's all gonna be the same soon.
Because she's such a fatalist. I mean, she is dying, so I can't blame her, but, you know. Yeah, we're going to go up and over, because there is a rune on the roof that I want to get to. But yeah, we get to do the high chaos version of getting through Redshot. Which is to say, we can do the thing with the tall boys and the lights. Anyway, we picked up that room, that's good. I can, at this point, drop onto the plague wagon when it comes through, but I don't know if I want to do that. I think I'd rather go down and round. In order to get down safely, we're going to have to drop this way and get into the water. Otherwise, pretty much every other way down off that roof takes full damage. But hitting water doesn't damage you, because Corvo's just magic like that. God, she sounds so ill though, doesn't she? Exactly. But the thing is, you can do both. Which window am I aiming for here? Are any of them actually open? I can't even see. No, there are bars in that window. That is not helpful to me. Oh, what the hell?
I can't.
These two idiots.
That must be in a basement.
They were so optimistic,
I
you
told
know.
you that. You think they round people up because there's a cure?
Yeah. I mean, like, the very fact that the guards say, you know, we're rounding up the plague people and taking them to the flooded district, i.e. a place where everything is flooded and there is no infrastructure because of the floods. Why would anybody believe that there was a hospital here?
And what do we do when we hit the wall of light on what short gate?
Like, you know, that's so naive of them.
I don't hear you with any better ideas.
Anyway, we need this oil tank. We don't need it quite yet. I'm going to leave it up here. Have the guards done their little dialogue? Where are they? Basically, there are about 4 tall boys in this area. And, oh yeah, they are going to have their dialogue.
Would have been done sooner if live buggers didn't keep climbing back out. How many times have I asked that only cadavers take the long drop?
Nothing ever changes.
I love them with
You
their
should
little
know
masks
that.
on.
Some guy in the last shift was telling me the Lord Regent himself was stuck like a pig on some assassin's blade. What is going on
Yeah,
up
true, but I mean, like,
Beautiful.
some of them must
The way
not.
you
Well,
express
the guy
yourself. Now
who is
shut
being
up
pulled
about
out of the canal
I'm told there
doesn't
might still be plague
believe.
carriers running around down here.
They poke their heads out sometimes, but I've had my hands so full with these diseased bastards coming out of the canal. I truly can't be bothered.
Well, the tall boys have orders to burn them out. If a weeper gets out, then we've got the same problem 100 times over.
This is exactly why those jackasses who run the plague wagon.
But yeah,
they
so what
cut
I want
the
to do
bodies
is
before
get
they
into
throw them
this
in
building
here.
that they're talking about burning out, loot the place,
Well, when we get the lights back on,
and then turn the lights on so the tall boys then come and they all come over here and just blow up the building.
right.
I'll probably have killed all the weepers, so technically their job is redundant. But tall boys are conversationalists. That I doubt. As in, you just don't like weepers, or you? Yeah, I mean, oh, true. Yeah. So in low chaos, these guys are alive, and you have to help them escape by, you know, distracting the guards and turning off the wall of light, all that good stuff. But in high chaos, they're all plaguified. So sad. Oh my god, can I please not fuck up basic jumps? Impossible. Hello, Rat-a-Rat. Oh yeah, it was while you were not here at some point in a previous stream. One of my other followers, actually I'm not even sure if he follows me, he pops up from time to time. C2 was just saying that he hates the rats when I said that they were cute, but I think they're adorable. Wow, that spring razor did fuck all. Okay. Everybody dead? Looks like everybody's dead. And I was saying that the rats are just adorable, and how could you not think that the rats are extremely cute? But whatever. Anyway, so we can come out at the top here, and that gets us in through here. Kill this dude. Pick up extra bullets. Pick up this expensive item over here. I go out this door. It should be the rewire panel for the wall of light. Oh yeah, it's true. Okay, so we've rewired that, which should have killed the guard. Is there only one guard down there? Anyway, he's dead now. That lets us get back here so I can pick up all the loot, which is technically meant to be your reward for rescuing the guys, you know, in low chaos. But it's not, because they're all dead. Well, they're all weapified and thus dead. Anyway, so with that out of the way, we can now, by turning the lights on, the tall boys will all be distracted because they need to come over here and actually, you know, do their job. That leads the way to the gate. Open for me. Where did I leave my little tank? I nearly thought I'd landed on it there and that would have blown it up, and that would have been bad. Anyway, I just need to plug this in here, and that will turn the floodlights on. And with that, the tall boys will all come over here. It's actually quite fun to watch them do their explosions. But the whole point is that it's distracting them from what I'm doing. So I should probably carry on doing that. Which is to say, we are going down the sort of left-hand side of this area, through all these broken down houses, which if the tall boys are on their usual patrol schedule, patrol route, whatever, they sometimes see you as you go along. But if they're all busy blowing stuff up, they won't notice. Which is nice. Also, it means that instead of doing like the long way round, where you have to that locked door, basically you would have to jump in through this window by coming out there, across there, and back round in here. But I could just use Wind Blast to bust it down, and it's just pleasing to me. because normally the guards would hear that and be like, huh? But I don't have to worry about them hearing it because they're all the way over there. Exploding things. What a great job. I mean, you can't even blame them. I love blowing things up. Only with that, I can get over here, pull the switch, and we're in. There's one last door point. He is going to turn around and see me. I probably don't even need to worry. Oh, fucking nailed it. Oh look, wanted posters with my face on. For the murder of the Lord Regent, 30,000 coins. Amazing. Good job, Corvo. Right, with that, escape. Well, that's about the most efficient Rudshire escape I've ever done. You've escaped the Flood District and now you're winding your way back to the Houndpits pub, but this segment is called Toil and Trouble. As in, double double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Who do we know who likes bubbling cauldrons? Yeah. Also, yeah, this building falling down makes some very disconcerting noises. I actually quite like it. We can pick up this bone charm. What have we got? Strong arms. Nice. Well, it's the 2 bone charm placements that we've seen today so far are the same as when I played through this segment on Wednesday, which is I actually don't know when it's set. Like, you know, at what point the order of the bone charms you're gonna get is like fixed. And how many, like, how far back you need to reset to get different bone charms if you're trying to, like, farm the ones you want. Genuinely no idea. Anyway, we're going down into the sewers because this always ends well. Closes ominously. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, no. You can just absolutely ignore them. I think there's like 3 coins up that end of the alley that, like, if you're doing all collected, you know, picking up every single coin, maybe you need to tangle with them, but, like, you really don't. Anyway, so here's one of Slackjaw's boys.
You're the mask guy's been taking down all the lords and ladies.
Oh, what gave that away?
No way
Couldn't be the
unless
mask.
you got the sewer key. Only one place to get that key, and I wouldn't go there. Not for all the gold in Dunwall Tower. Not again. Maybe you could pull it off, though. Something attacked us in the distillery. It used
I
the
love that he
rats.
says something.
I know it sounds crazy.
You know?
And then it run back under the streets.
Like, it was so
we come down here to kill
not
it. Slackjaw
person-like
leading the way.
that he doesn't describe
Not
it as
bad.
someone.
I barely crawled out. Don't know what happened to Slackjaw. He had the sewer key, though.
Yep, so Slackjaw's got the only key to open this door. And there's literally no other way through.
Fog. And then rats. Rats everywhere. Slackjaw chased him deeper into the sewers.
Slackjaw has no sense of self-preservation.
Like a nightmare. Something came up and started attacking. Slackjaw's still in there. If he can kill her, no. City Watch bastards hiding behind their walls.
Yeah, so this poor guy, because we're in high chaos, as soon as we round this corner, he's gonna kill himself. He doesn't in low chaos. I always feel bad. So I did not mean to fall in the step. We're going this way. As we get to this point where... In low chaos, no he doesn't. Yeah. Which is kind of sad. I think maybe if you get back he's dead anyway. Although, oh fucking Christ, I always forget that they're here. Also, I really hope I equipped the reinforced bolts. And yes, I did. Okay, go. Because I like getting my crossbow bolts back out of the crusts. Especially when I missed the first time. But I clearly didn't miss because the second crossbow bolt was also stuck in the same crust, but whatever. Through here. Grenade over top. Please be a good throw. Okay, did I get? Yeah, got all but one. This one can't be got with the same throw. Open wide. Thank you. Random coins. Please remember to get those. You never know when you might need an extra, like 10p. Pearl, pearl, no pearl. Is there a rune in here? Oh, it's a bone charm. Lovely. Safe combination. Granny Rags told me you will lose your taste for whiskey in the month of wind, your eyes will go dim in the month of seeds, and then you draw your breath in the month of ice. Okay, wind, seeds, ice. 5, 2, 8. I think that one's fixed, so I should just be able to remember it, but I never do. Tough skin. Is that the you just have more health one? Yeah. Also, do I want to put my swimming bone charms on? It's probably not worth it. And yet. I don't need whirlwind. Good lungs, there we go. A river affinity for swim speed is also good, but you don't need the speed if you run out of, well, you know. Drowning is bad. That's my general take on the matter. Hell yeah. I'm almost glad that you missed out on my previous stream because my crust killing has been a lot more efficient today than it was last time. Okay, only one pearl in these guys? Well, that's disappointing. Oh yeah, the other thing I pointed out in the previous version of this stream, how rank this guy's feet are. Never let it be said I don't give the good foot content. Anyway. Swim, 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 swimity, swim. Swim, 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 swim. There is a coin here. Several coins, actually. Wow, a whole 40 quid. Honestly, like, the amount of money available in each mission, it's fairly ludicrous, really, and some of it's just so hidden. Like, if you didn't know where to look for it, you would never find it. Yeah, that good lungs bone charm is OP, actually. Probably could have made the whole way without going into the little air pocket. It's not my bone charm menu. There is my bone charm menu. Okay. What did I swap it off for? It was, oh, it was whirlwind, wasn't it? Probably don't even need to worry about whirlwind. Healthy appetite, food heals better. This is going to be tough skin, actually. Getting a little extra segment of health. Or, no, you know what? White Rat's friend is going to be a good shout right now. Assuming... Oh no, I've already got it on, never mind. Albinos in that case. Increase the number of white rats, and therefore the proportion of rats that aren't going to attack me. razor. And this is the point we drop a hard save. Also, I probably could have created a new save, couldn't I? Because I deleted a whole bunch. Oh well, whatever. Efficient save management? Me? Never.
I'm going to boil off the nasty fat and sing it, and carve a pretty song on your bones.
Hey! Someone kill this crazy witch! I could make you rich!
Uh-huh.
Quiet now. Granny needs to concentrate.
You
Don't
get him,
kill
Granny.
me. Granny Rag, stop! Stop what you're doing! Can we at least talk about it?
My knives gotta be nice
You
and
really think
sharp
you can
to cut
negotiate
into
with
your
Granny
skeleton,
Rags?
Slackjaw. Nice and
She's
sharp.
not sane, you know? Like, she's not capable of a coherent negotiation. Anyway, so we have a choice here. We can either help Granny kill Slackjaw, or we can help Slackjaw escape by killing Granny. Killing Granny is the canonical version of events. Not that that should stop us, because low chaos is canonical. Yeah, I mean, do you get the money that Slackjaw gives you? That's the question. Because you get the rune that's the reward for taking Granny's side, regardless. It's just on the shrine anyway. And Slackjaw gives you like 600
There's
quid.
my love. Are you ready to help get Slackjaw's bones? Granny has some.
It would be
birthday
nice if
gifts
Granny
for you.
rewarded
I've
you
been
with a
saving
rune
them
that
up
you
in
couldn't
case
get
you ever
otherwise.
came back to me.
Yeah.
Aren't you a gentleman helping Granny Rags?
It's not
with
like
her
I need
stew?
money, but
We'll eat well tonight,
I
sweetheart.
struggle
First
with
thing,
the idea of not
you'll have
getting
to
it.
put him to the knife. Don't want him
Anyway,
crawling.
let's
out.
help Granny cook Slackjaw because it's hilarious.
What you doing? Listen on me, Corvo. Don't help her. Don't let her kill me.
You
And I own
understand.
Make me an
corn,
offer.
Whiskey. I got a key to the sewerways. Whatever you want.
My bro, I can take that key off your cold corpse.
Kill him first, my love. Then we can remove the chains.
Yeah, you actually can't unlock it. That's interesting.
What are you doing? Don't help her. She's out of her mind. I can reward you. What do you want? Money? Weapons?
Tragically, I walked into the cutscene where Granny like grabbed me. Clearly. Okay,
I'll kill you.
let's see how this goes.
Can't kill
What? I actually successfully possessed Granny. That's fascinating. I did not know that was possible. Anyway, we need to go get her cameo. Where did she go?
From his view. Hide me.
Hide? Okay, yeah, she's gone invisible. Which is fine. I should be eating as many rats as I can, actually, but whatever. They're just gonna keep going. I wonder if my rats, can fight her rats. That'd be funny. We need to find her little cameo, which keeps her alive.
Going to kill you just
Oh,
like
it's a bad
all
moment
the
to need to
others.
sneeze. Okay. Thanks, Granny. Right, we put that there.
What's wrong? Can't you find me?
Yeah, she's gone invisible. Oh no, she hasn't gone invisible. She's over there. Ow.
Now
Ratsies.
you'll see what I can do. It's too late for him, and it's too late.
No, I want to see more of Granny's powers. Okay, so that's her cameo dealt with. Where did she go?
It works best if I boil you alive. Any chance you'll hop in the pot, dearie?
Oh, her dialogue is hilarious.
You're a fool to try to help him. A fool. And now you're going to die.
Uh-huh. Am I Granny? Am I? Wow.
What's
Yeah, you
wrong?
really can't get
you
close to her.
find
Granny.
me?
Ow, fucking nice. There we go. Oh, she doesn't have a special kill animation. Oh, that's no fun. Boo. I did not know that. Anyway, we can take our painting of the outsider. Which is a Sokolov painting, and he doesn't know what the outsider looks like, therefore he's done him with a little blurred face. Which I find a hilarious detail. She does have the special death screen, yes. Which of course, makes its return in Dishonored 2.
Wanna know something funny? When we were kids, we were all scared of Granny Rags. Thought she was a terrible witch. Then we grew up and figured she was just a sad old lady. We were right the first time.
I do love that
Now
line.
ain't that funny?
Uh-huh.
I owe you. This won't even the score, but it's all I got left.
Yeah, you
Luck to
literally
you,
owe me your
Clover.
life. So none of that complaining about how I robbed you earlier, you know? Which he was complaining about. I just kill him anyway. Don't blow your cigarette smoke in my face. Oh, it's beautifully animated though, isn't it? What do you think? Should I kill Slackjaw? For the meme? I did kind of screw him over last time. I don't completely trust him. I mean, he doesn't actually do anything from now to the end of the game, but equally. Sorry, bud. Also, what happens if I hop in the pot? Oh, it does do damage! Oh, that's hilarious. Well, that's something I didn't know. It's hot. That's actually hilarious. Let's be losing Granny's place. I picked up everything. Go through here. Grab all this. We didn't use any bullets. That's fine. Have a chat to the outsider. Congrats!
You found your way into such interesting places.
on not knowing that the cauldron
Crawling
was hot,
out
yeah.
of those flooded ruins, winding your way back to the pub where you last saw Emily. Where is she now? How does it feel now, knowing your allies betrayed you?
It sucks, bro.
Strange how there's always a little more innocence left to lose. And Dowd, the man who killed the Empress. You had him in the palm of your hand, and you let him walk away?
Imagine thinking I could kill Dowd.
You fascinate me.
He's my sugar plum, my honey bunny. I know, especially if you read all their diaries and stuff, because you see it coming a mile away. Which, I guess, you know, kind of just illustrates the outsider's point, that there is that innocence left to lose. Even the most, like, cynical High Chaos Corvo doesn't see that betrayal coming. Which suggests he's not that cynical. Dowd is my sugar plum honey bunny. He's my baby. He's my boo. This guy's dead. Yeah. Rip him. Oh yeah, more High Chaos. Sweepers in this section instead of living plague victims, which is moderately annoying. Wow, I fucking whiffed that shot. Gross. Can I have my crossbow bolts back? Thank you. Ugh. Also, yeah, her body didn't disappear. I do have Shadow Kill, but it's only the unaware version. First rank version. I mean, yeah, technically speaking, I guess. I need to get rid of these crusts. Throw is not going to get them. Yeah, true. Perish. Are they all dead, or are they going to get back up again? I'm not sure. Okay, she wasn't dead. He isn't either. The worst thing about Weepers, in my opinion, is their how annoying they are to engage in melee, which is to say they've got their like aura of disease around them, the kind of fly aura. So actually getting close to them is dangerous, which I hate. They least when they're aggroed. Yeah. Fuck, get out of here. Piss off. This is why, so the plague resistant bone charm, which, you know, by description sounds like hot garbage. Beepers do less damage because, like, you don't want to be putting yourself in a situation where you're going to take damage in the first place. But if you are doing a high chaos, it's not too bad. I mean, there are so many other better bone charms that you want to use the slot for, but... Why was that not an assassination? I swear on it. Oh god, look at them all. The little awareness meters going ding, ding. Can I fucking just get these two of the spring rays? Jesus! Okay, that did actually save me from his grab attack. That's hilarious. That's the last one. Forgotten that I exist. Good. But not so much that he didn't... Okay, whatever. We'll turn to ash. I don't know. Pick up this grenade because that will vanish the one I used on the river cross. Get over here. How did you see me? Shoot this guy when he comes around the corner. No, he's stuck on the furniture. Good work. Okay, that's fine. Right, I want to get the rune. How do I get to it? I need to get down in this hole, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Yay! Rune get. So there is a red potion there. Can I reach it through the wall? Yes, I can. Oh, they're right on top of me. Excellent. Very comforting. You know what? If you wanna rush your spring razor, that'd be great. Okay. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Don't fucking puke on me. Saw that coming. Ugh. Okay. Fine. Let us get out of this silly place. Crusts. Ow. God, they hit so hard in whatever difficulty I'm on. Am I on hard difficulty? Is it very hard? I don't think it's very hard. I don't remember. How did you not die? Excuse me? Fuck. Stand. Okay. Oh my god, this crust is bullying me personally. Jesus! What the fuck? Deeply insulted by that. Last crusty. There's a hagfish in this pond. Only he is going to come and eat me. Where is he? Maybe I got him with my grenade. Sounds unlikely, but whatever. I know, right? One crusty boy always wins. Wins every time. Oh, was that a bone charm? No, it wasn't. It was a... That also sounds fake. Was it actually? Oh, nice. I mean, they spit acid. That does give them a massive advantage over, you know, mere mortals. Even over Corvo. Munch. Mouldy fruit. The best kind. Alright. Home sweet home. Among Us. Oh, 70 hostiles killed. You love to see it. I wonder if that counts the crusts, actually. I have no idea. Probably not, right? Because then in a low chaos. I guess it must have been. So I feel like it probably wasn't. But who else is there? Who's this? No, I think it's Granny is the civilian, actually, insanely. That's an interesting question, because so that counts all the way through the Dowd mission as well, but there are no civilians in that segment at all. It's just Wailers and Weepers. That's I'm gonna ponder that, actually. Because I'm fairly sure I didn't kill Slackjaw in the previous version of this stream on Wednesday. And I still got that one civilian kill. Which makes me think it's Granny, because I did kill her. Anyway, pondering. The Loyalists. You've returned to the Houndpits pub to pick up the trail. I forked the timelines. Most definitely. Pick up the trail of your old allies. Find out where they have taken Emily. That's the question. Cecilia! Hey, babe.
Please, no!
I have the option to kill her at this point.
It's you, Corvo.
I could do that.
Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed. Except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began.
I would not.
He was smart enough not to come ashore. But I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you, is my guess.
Yeah, so
Havelock
Samuel
called us into the yard.
Bless his heart.
But I wasn't feeling well.
Hates us in high
watched
chaos.
From the attic.
And yet
the
still
Admiral
saved
brought
their
his
life.
cutlass. He stuck Wallace through the eye with it. Then he did Lydia. Callista he shot in the back with his pistol. Emily saw it all.
I know.
Havelock
Poor
kept
Emily.
yelling something about the things he'd done and how no one could ever know. Pendleton wouldn't even look anyone in the face. They said it was time for Sokolov and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that.
Yep, sounds about right. God, what a
Emily
bunch
was
of
there when the
absolute
killing
stinkers.
started. Poor
Yes, poor old Emily. She has been subject to repeated traumas, my poor child. I know, right? Well, yeah. So in low chaos, he just shoots them all. He has them like line up at the other end of a field and shoots them like at great distance. Which clearly shows that high chaos Havelock is definitely
What a day, huh?
a lot more.
Be a great party tonight.
Whatever.
I was only a kid at the last coronation. If we even make it to tonight. Oh, you look at this mess?
Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poison thrown in the river. If you ask me,
Be careful, this tallboy doesn't see me
Mask
sometimes.
in
He
the
does
river,
while you're listening to this conversation.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this
So I'm
guy.
just zoomed in on this
You have
bush
to
because they're
understand the
outside.
criminal mind. I hear they had to
Criminal
hide
mind.
the Cauldron girl from him the whole time they were working.
Oh, well, we've got to try now you've suggested that.
And only let
I feel like the answer is no, because there's this small gap. The stair is broken, and I bet they wouldn't jump this.
waiting. He's probably watching us right now.
Unless, can I possess her? I could walk her out.
Closer, ever closer, until... Cut it
out. Assuming I can possess her and walk her out. Where did she go? Did she go upstairs?
Who's he got up against? A couple of high overseers,
Anyway, I like listening to this
couple of
conversation
noblemen.
because it's just interesting to hear the ordinary guardsman's
now I do hope he shows
idea of what
I wanna
Corvo
see
is
you run
like.
crying
Also,
for
there's
cover.
not usually
All
three of
boys
them. This
out
guy's
back.
patrol has just
Like you were
interrupted their
the other
conversation.
night.
What was I supposed to do? Stand there and get hit by rocks?
They were just kids.
They were a gang. I hope Lord Regent Havelock sends the tall boys in to level the place. It's gonna be a new era.
Having a 10-year-old on the throne isn't gonna cure the plague.
High Overseer Martin says it will. He says we were cursed when the Empress died by Corvo's black magic, and the rats are never gonna leave until we had a real Cauldron back. He says the outsider follows Corvo around.
There's some curse on this city, that's for sure. I'm still trying to
So
forget
yeah,
work.
I love that line specifically. How High Overseer Martin has really pointed out to the Watch at least Oh, I know, absolutely.
Lydia's
But
the
it's
only one who ever showed
just
me
it's interesting that they stated directly that it has become common knowledge amongst the guard that Corvo is a witch, and that Martin, you know, was willing to expose them. Alright, Cecilia. Okay, I'm gonna fucking run out of possession. Just the wrong moment. But it doesn't look like they were attacking her. Fucking drop assassination. The only way to deal. Cecilia! Cecilia, run away! Okay, yeah, so she's just gonna cower there, which is not desperately helpful, my dear.
Watch out! To me.
Okay, yeah, so this is not ideal. I hope I didn't hit Cecilia. Run away, Cecilia.
I'll feed your heart to
No,
the hounds.
no, she's not running away. She's just gonna... Don't fucking shoot me, mate. Okay.
Firing.
Bitch, how many of them are? Oh god, the whole, like, that guy was down on the ground. Why did he get back up? Just decided that he could.
Dunwall citizens. With sad hearts, the City Watch must announce the death of the Lord Regent, Hiram Burrows. May his spirit fade from this world.
Every single one of them shooting at me
no
is
more.
not ideal. Too many officers were invited to this level. Okay.
Admiral Farley Havelock.
I survived.
Humbly accept the mantle of Lord
It
Regent
wasn't
of the
pretty,
State of Crystal and all
but
of
it's
its
done.
imperial possessions.
So we can listen to
Notably,
Havelock being
the
a
capital city of Dunwall. I
absolute
fervently
bastard.
hope my tenure will be a short one, and that the rightful heir
This
will
guy's
take
head
her
just went
place
wild.
within a mere decade or so.
Within a mere decade, Havelock hopes.
As Lord, I hereby
Who just saw me? Who just saw me?
Grand Admiral of the Fleet.
I mean, it's not like I'm doing this
Commander of
stealthily,
the
but,
combined
you know.
armies of the Empire.
Cecilia, Cecilia, please, there are rats. You need to leave. But yes, it seems like because she's not on the Admiral's hit list, because the Admiral just forgot she existed. I love how they just run into the rat swarms and then proceed to get killed by rats. It's extremely funny. Yeah, so if we look at this list here, Cecilia's just not on it because, yeah, Havelock forgot to list her because he just hadn't ever noticed her. Piero, missing. Sokolov, missing. Lydia, Wallace, Callista, dead. Corvo, believed dead, assumed missing, kill on sight. Samuel, missing, kill on sight. The absolute bastard. So yeah, Cecilia, you good? Oh, is she not good? I know, right? I mean, especially because, like Cecilia was saying, that they went off to Sokolov's cage. Like, did they get distracted? What happened? Like, I feel like something must have happened, because there are various, like, things that make me think that, you know, something caused them to need to hurry up in their getting out of here. Anyway. I know, right? She literally won't speak to me now. Oh, no, she's moved. Where'd she go? What the fuck? Did she go back? Did she despawn? Celia? Oh no, yeah, she's despawned. Corvo, I'm going to try and make a run for it. I think if I hadn't met you, I wouldn't be brave enough to try. I'll try and find you again someday when this is all over. Yeah, okay, I killed enough guards that she felt safe leaving. I guess. Wild. Alright, well, good luck with that, Cecilia. I hope the rats don't get you. Oh dear. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying that, yeah, that I think they had to leave in more of a hurry than they had originally planned. Because,
As Lord Regent, I hereby appoint the Lord Trevor
not.
Pendleton to the office of Prime Minister.
Yeah, she's. Oh yeah, Pendleton's now Prime Minister. That's notice. Doesn't get the fanfare it deserves. What a hilarious concept. Pendleton, Prime Minister. Yeah, not enough of your allies have lines related to you invading their heads. Actually, I don't think any of them do. Dowd does, obviously. Because he can just, like, shrug off your possession. You can't possess him while you're dueling him. Okay, so in Corvo's room, there should be, I think, 4 guards? Unless... Oh no, they must have got dragged down into the downstairs fight. Boo! That's a shame. Oh, whatever. Letter from Emily. Remember, I mentioned there was a special drawing I was working on. This is it. I don't know where you went, but I hope when you get back you see this and like it. I'd like to take you to Dunwall Tower with us. Everyone's acting strange tonight. Samuel was whispering to Callista about a flare launcher. He told her to lock the door to my old tower. I had the Admiral tell the others we're leaving tonight for a place called the Lighthouse on Kingsparrow Island. I hope you get back before then. And we get the High Chaos version, which is the spooky mask. And very spooky it is too. Alright. Who else is around? So it's just the tall boys. Everyone else was able to actually like come and join the fight properly. Wait, no, it's that guy down there. Okay. I need to always sit. Oh yeah, no, they're trying to besiege Piero and Sokolov. Generally not doing a very good job of that. I need to stand somewhere where I can actually get a drop assassination on either of them because it's the only reliable way. It's the only way to be sure. One. Back up here and more height, Corvo, up! Thank you. I'm gonna get shot. I'm about to get shot. Please don't shoot me. Well, I know, but that's no fun. It's much more fun to do it myself. Okay, this guy just doesn't know where I am. Bless his heart. Get around him. Over here, so I can get on top of him. Like, on low chaos, you know, it's exactly the same on high chaos and low chaos if you just use the arc pylon, obviously. Like, whether you're zapping them unconscious or zapping them dead. But, like, in terms of how it feels for you to execute it, it's no fun. You should be taking the opportunity to murder as many people as, like, interesting ways as I can. I fucking whiffed that jump, though. Oh well, whatever. I think that's everybody dead. Which means I can just tell Piero and Anton that it's all good. True. Powerful shock through the nervous system. He says it so slowly as well. Anyway, so Samuel wrote a letter to Callista about how Emily's going to need her, and then Callista gets murdered. Pendleton writes, "My dear Wallace, we're departing for a safe and secure place where we can coordinate the transition of power to ourselves and make certain my audiograph and the best of the wines make it aboard the vessel before the sun sets. This evening the staff will be rewarded for their loyalty and service." And Lydia has nothing on her. So sad. But anyway, so now we can rescue Piero. Or we would if I remembered to jump to the correct balcony.
It's refreshing
Free
to
room.
converse with someone on my own level.
I couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the academy was a crime against natural
These
philosophy.
two, they're sheltering under the table.
Which you might have pointed out at the
Which
time.
I find is just
But
such
it's
a
pointless
hilarious
to
detail.
hold a grudge.
Pointless to
I
hold a
want
grudge,
to
says man
ask
who has
you-
been holding a grudge.
About the elixir, yes. And I need to discuss your tonic. Why have you not tried the homeopathic solution?
If I
And
move
where am
where
I
they
to
see
find
me,
the
they'll come out
subjects?
from under the tables, but...
I can't recruit from prisons as you do. But it's forced me to work with another agent derived from
a line that is supposed to be interrupting, and
but
yet
I think our approaches
doesn't
may
trigger very
reinforce each
quickly.
other. This is what we've been lacking thus far.
Anyway, there they are.
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe.
Is it
The
good?
city would not be the same if you were not with us.
Uh-huh.
I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
I mean, what
With
is
this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will
what a
function
just a
at greater
terrifying
range,
weapon, frankly.
striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it.
He does
before
actually
the
have
killing
some cute lines on the subject, though.
Return the blueprint
Like
to me. It was
how
in
he
his
should be
bedroom
aspiring to
before
be a
he left.
gentleman as well as a
Hopefully,
scholar, and that
it's
he needs
still
to
there.
try harder
You
about
may navigate the fields of battle
not violating
with ease,
people's
but
personal boundaries.
Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the arc pylon, it is only a matter of time before they put an end to us. We can get this device working, or you can go out and remove our enemies one by one, whichever you think
Way ahead
is
of you,
best.
my man. They're all dead.
All of the guards have been dispatched already?
Yep.
I spend weeks building a machine to do
I
something
don't think
you
there's
can
even
do
one
in a
left. I
matter
think I
of
got them all.
minutes. I thank you for showing me the inefficiency of my process.
The inefficiency of this process. Brilliant line. I need to go over to Emily's tower. What's this audiograph got at?
Cursed dreams were accurate.
Oh, yeah.
Conspiracy was just a nest of worms. All is falling to ruin.
Just a nest of
and
worms.
even the great Piero's days are numbered as hounds scratch at his door. If only I had enough whale oil in here to set off a pyre equal to my brilliance.
So yeah, High Chaos Pierre is like, what if I just blow myself up? I mean, you know, sure. Anyway, just got enough runes to take bend time too, i.e. stop time. Which is nice. Don't know if we're going to really need it, but it's a nice to have. Oh yeah, High Chaos version of Emily's Tower has got all this lovely equipment. Callista's
Uncle Kurnow,
view on the
I
subject.
hope you find this. I'm devastated.
No
The
chance.
girl I've been caring for is gone. Emily is her name. Yes, that Emily. Daughter to the Empress.
Yeah, I love that she doesn't even write to a Corvo.
I don't know where, and her hair hadn't been combed. I worry who will look after her.
I saved Kano, yeah.
I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye.
And I didn't save poor Callista because, yeah. I didn't even hit the flare doodad. It's the whole reason I came up here. So that should get Samuel's attention. He was just hiding over there. The guards did such a crappy job of looking for him. Oh yeah, one more thing I need to do before we go off with Samuel is go down into the sewers and pick up. It's not enough room down here, is there? No. But there is. So that thing that Pendleton wrote in his note about how he wanted his audiograph packed before the end of the day, it didn't get packed.
At last. Time to leave this hovel for some place befitting my station. Now,
Look how
all
bloody
the
my
good
sword
families
is.
of the Empire will look up to Pendleton. Wallace, before your meeting with Havelock downstairs, I want you to haul this to the boat for me. I'll be recording the most important chapters in the next few days.
before your meeting with Havelock downstairs. So before Havelock kills you, I want you to do this heavy lifting so I don't have to. But like, how did it get down here? Like, this would be a stupid route to bring in, if that was the plan. Because you'd have to come this way, and there's not like, you know, there's not really a land route. You have to swim at some point or other. So like, if this was his method to hauling it to the boat, it was a dumb method. And if it wasn't, if Havelock was just like, you know what, we don't need Pendleton writing his memoirs, screw this, which also extremely plausible, and he just like chucked it in the ditch. Is there anything up here? It seemed like not. But yeah, it does make me think that their departure became more hurried after the murders. Maybe they felt bad about, you know, hanging around while there were bodies just on the floor. I don't know. So I think we've got everything, which is good. It's made a bit of a mess with the bodies in the streets, but it's okay, the rats will take care of that. Probably. That was 100 coin in that pouch. Wow. Yeah, I guess, but like... Yeah, it does make you wonder, because, like, yeah, how did he get... And we don't know how long, of course, the gap between them leaving and the watch arriving was. Like, it could be a few days, you know, because they've got to, like, get themselves established in their new positions as, you know, I'm taking over as Lord Regent, thank you, actually. You know, which I'm sure doesn't happen instantly. Did I check Samuel's little den? I don't think I did.
Not liking the look of this one bit. That party died down inside awful fast, and now they called all the staff together. They said one more package for me to deliver.
Yeah, but he was working on it prior
I'll be keeping station at a safe distance from the riverbank
prior to this mission.
And keep an eye on things for a while.
I mean, the fact that, like, it wasn't built, I guess, is just so that it can be an exciting surprise during this mission. But I think the implication is that he's been working on how to improve Sokolov's designs for stuff, generally, for a long time. As a, haha, I am better than Sokolov kind of
Thought I'd
move.
find you here. It never pays to bet against you, does it?
You wouldn't bet against me, would you,
signal.
Samuel?
I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it.
Yeah, like a bad penny.
We should start off
Can't
soon.
get rid of him.
I've been feeling something in my bones, and if it's plague, well, I can't be counted on to drive this boat much longer.
Oh, God. Why have you got plague? I mean,
Good.
well, because
There's
the
one
whole
more
city's
trip
got
across
plague,
the river
but,
to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
Hell yeah. Alright. Only 2 dead or unconscious bodies found. Sounds fake, but okay. Also, I got all 360 coins. Which pleases me immensely. And now we get to do the high chaos version of King Sparrow Isle, which is not my favourite mission in the game, must be said. The light at the end. The leaders of the Loyalist conspiracy have moved to a monumental lighthouse, the final military project devised by the Lord Regent. They are holding Emily as they struggle to tighten their hold over the city. It's time to confront them, decide their fates, and determine the future of Dunwall. Yeah. Especially because this motherfucker.
Bloody mess. Looks like they fought. Maybe over Emily just after they landed. I'll bet the Admiral's got her locked up in the lighthouse somewhere.
I mean, there's not much of a somewhere in the lighthouse. Like, it doesn't have, like, levels the whole way up.
Drink himself to death.
I know,
I suspect it's Martin's got
just
the lighthouse under
you
siege.
have to, you know.
They turned on each other at last. So the Admiral's power mad, Martin's a snake, and Lord Pendleton is a coward. And you, Corvo, the things you've done, you could be the worst of us.
What a sick burn.
I've seen a lot traveling with you. Now get off my boat.
Get out of my pub.
I'd wish you good luck, but I'd be lying.
You wish me good luck for Emily's sake, okay? Also, wait a second.
Corvo.
Nuh-uh. He's still sitting down. The absolute piece of shit. That's no help. What the fuck?
That's why I'm gonna
I'm getting eaten by hagfish. Honestly, this whole thing has gone absolutely pear-shaped. You piece of shit. Its own little death animation, though. I think he did get the shot off. Yeah, here comes the guard. Because there's no body, he hasn't actually seen me. So we're alright. Can I please climb this fucking rock? It's too slippy. Why does it have to be raining, huh? Well, it's another high chaos thing. In low chaos, it's beautifully sunny. Spare rewire tool. Do I want to bother taking out the watchtower? That's a question. What I'd like to do is head to the east, past B. There's a very easy way in. Around the side. I have no idea where that guardsman went. Did he just fuck off back to his post? Well, sure, I guess. So if you hear somebody shoot at the edge of your peripheral vision, and then you just like, ah, must have been the wind. Anyway, so we want to get to where those two guys are standing for the easiest approach, in my opinion.
Chances are very good.
You know the city could get worse. The city can always get worse.
If I was in Pendleton, I'd escape through there.
You can't even guard that area.
Those rocks are as slippery as chopped up.
So yeah, they're talking about how slippery it is. How you could never get in. Yep. I hope the hagfish get rid of him. That would be helpful. Oh, explosive bullets. Nice. But anyway, all we need to do is blink into this here channel. That is not what I wanted. That's the heart. No. Anyway. Far and away the easiest approach, because it gets you past all the walls of light. There should be, I think, 2 guards in the next room.
Yeah, it's nice.
Or who can be in the next room. Oh, because there's the fucking lever. Never mind. Can I get up into the rafters here? Looks like there should be a space up there, but I actually don't think there is. Okay, never mind. We'll have to go round. Oh yeah, but of course we have this confrontation first. So,
I'm not moving.
Martin's over
Don't
there.
try to act brave, you worthless piece of inbred shit. Come and get me if you're so strong.
That doesn't stop that.
Let's see how you like this. You couldn't hit me if I was standing next to you.
Pendleton's not doing so well, but
I will sit for a while and consider the problem of getting into the gatehouse. I need time alone.
yeah, that's true. So Martin is just gonna go and sit in his spot upstairs, which is fantastic.
Tell me again what you'll do if Slackjaw is...
I'll find you.
Is he dead? Yes, he's dead. Thank you. I want the rune. So wait, you can just open that. Amazing. I think I did know that, and yet, whatever. Yeah, so Martin's gonna go off and like be on his own, doing some thinking, because he's full of deep thoughts. How many runes have I got? Just the one. I could take Vitality. I'm fairly sure we don't get any more at this point, so yeah, I might as well.
I wish I'd say goodbye to my kids, but I didn't know. I thought we had already won.
I still say his lordship was right to try for the girl. The Admiral was just fast.
So yeah, they really are fighting. Oh, it's snowing.
Lordship's landed us right in the
Sorry,
shit.
totally distracted by that.
Right there. Havlik up top, Martin at the gates, and us in the middle. Our man's wounded.
So yeah, they really
Shut
had
your
like
mouths, both
3
of you.
factions.
We're Pendleton's men. Live or die, we're going to act like it.
3 factions who are actually, you know, like, have secured the loyalty of some of their guys, which is just hilarious. Martin's holding, like, the outside of the fort. Pendleton's got the gatehouse, which is how you get from one to the other. And Havlik's got the lighthouse. So Havlik can't get down without Pendleton. Martin can't get in through Pendleton.
No! What the fuck?
What the fuck? Absolutely. You tell him, bud.
Oh, I'll find you.
Literally no one wants that, though. You can actually, I think they've got different colours on, which is interesting. Pendleton's guys have all got this slightly, like, paler jacket. It's funny, I don't think it makes a difference, but it'd be interesting if it did, you know, like if you possessed one of Pendleton's guys and took him for a walk in front of Havlik's men, would they shoot him?
That bastard's done me in. I should have killed them all when I had the chance.
Yeah, so Pent against the
First
wall.
my brothers, now me. It's my own fault. And now Cousin Celia's going to inherit. That's the worst of it. You've been a decent captain. A little slow on the draw yesterday, I have to say. But decent.
Yes, my lord. Sorry, my lord.
Very good sliding down the wall animation from Pendleton there. So Captain Wren is gonna go and stand in the window here. It's Pendleton. Yeah, Pendleton just does not
Corvo.
alert.
I knew you would get here.
Wren then, which is interesting.
Well, you're too late. I'm already dying without your help.
Yeah, there's a lot of blood everywhere.
I'll never know whose. What could I offer you anyway? You want money? Well, I'm broke. Women, maybe? Everyone knows you were screwing the Empress. You like noble women. You should meet my cousin Celia.
He's so hysterical at this point. You dead yet? No, there he goes. He's completely broke. He doesn't even drop anything. What a bastard. Anyway, technically this is where I want to be, because this is where we're gonna go up. That would be so funny, wouldn't it? Actually, that's a good question. I mean, let's see if they react. I mean, they'll probably just be like, a body here? Oh.
Someone's been killed.
Yeah. And they don't give a toss that it's someone there they were also trying to kill. No idea. Anyway, so I want to get round into Martin's little zone where he is doing the deep thoughts. Like to overhear any dialogue if he's doing any dialogue. Not sure if he is though. What are you up to, Martin? Hi. No, he's really not up to anything.
Here to add me to your list? To write my name across the ground in blood?
Uh-huh.
I'm not
I mean, if you want that.
When we dug you out of Cold Ridge Prison, we had the best of intentions. We'd find Emily and strike against the Lord Regent. But once we started ordering deaths, blackmailing those in power, and all the other things you're not supposed to do, well, I guess it just became a habit. It's a hard thing, holding the keys to the Empire in your hands. It weighs on a man's mind heavily.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Curse
Sucks for you to have such things.
Curse me,
you know,
as well.
Crippling your
I
moral
can't stop you from going after Emily, but I'm not going to give you the privilege. I was born into nothing, and it's nothing I'll return to.
So yeah, he'd rather shoot himself. Fuck! You did have to get your guys called down on me, wouldn't you? It was unhelpful. Okay, so yeah, it made the boys angry. But anyway, so yeah, he'd rather kill himself than let you kill him, which tracks, to be honest. I need to get the fuck out of here before these boys kill me.
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
Okay, cool. You're not going to find me though, so it's alright. Because I need to get up there. Let's just go for it, right? What's that say? Warning, risk of falling. You're not wrong. You know what? You are not wrong. Jumps like that make me wish I had Dowd's slow time version of Link, which is just superior in every way. And we can go under the arc pylon. I'm gonna rewire it just because it's funny. Mega zaps. Are these more of Pendleton's guys? Looks like it, doesn't it? Come on, come over here. Walk into the arc pylon range. Yeah, good man. Thank you. Crunchy. Where's the other one? He's shooting at me. Bro. Thank you. Can I have that crossbow ball back? Thank you. Just stuck straight in his head. Dear. Anyway, lighthouse elevator key. Not sure which of them I got that off, but I've got it. Up. And now we get the high chaos version of the confrontation with Havelock, which I fucked up twice last time I played through this on Wednesday. Thank God none of you had to see that, because, yeah. Dear. It's okay though, because I've got bend time in this version of events, which will make things a little bit easier. Why is this? Ugh, whatever. I didn't. Why did I try and? I did not mean to try and choke him out, bro. Fucking. Thank you. Okay, good. Dismemberment kill. I like seeing which bit of the body the game considers to be the body. In this case, it's this bit. I think it is usually the hips, because that's the bit you have to like sling over your shoulder when you're carrying it. Deeply silly. But anyway, because we're at the end of the game, we don't need to worry about conserving mana or anything like that. Because I can use all my potions with it not being much of a problem. Anyway, the lighthouse. In the most grandiose style of the Lord Regent's preferred architecture. Including, you know, big statue of himself, big paintings of himself, gold everywhere. Still brutalist, but also with flourishes, you know, which is kind of unbrutalist. I don't know. Architecture. It is what it is. Comfy chairs. I would argue that the outside is the face that the Lord Regent wants to project to the commoners, and this is what the Lord Regent enjoys personally. You know? I don't know. Maybe I'm misreading it. Whatever. Grab the last couple of potions. So yeah. So in low chaos, Havelock would be here monologuing about how conflicted he is about all the stuff he's done, and he will have poisoned Pendleton and Martin. They'll just be dead here. True, I suppose. Oh my god, can I not get stuck on this lamp? What the hell? And he'll have Emily locked up in her room over here. Her doll, Mrs. Pilson. But what is quite frankly alarming is instead, in high chaos, you have this trail of blood leading from Emily's room. Like, look at this. How is she alive, frankly? Unless she managed to inflict some injury on Havelock, and that's Havelock's blood as well, mixed in. Which, I guess, possible, but seems unlikely. Like, that's a lot of blood. For one little girl, wearing white, it must be said. Maybe it's both of them. Like, it's a lot. Anyway, let's listen to his
We've done such things. Cowardly things.
Terrible things.
How could anyone ever forgive us? Would they? Even if things are better? No, that's not how it works. Once the bureaucrats everything gets muddy. If anyone ever knew, we'd all lose our heads for this. So no one can know. And could we ever control Emily with Corvo around? That's the question that sticks in my mind. We need to make our final.
I don't like the implication that Corvo somehow controls Emily instead.
Only a few in the know.
He just allows her to, you know, make her own decisions, which is possibly unwise given that she's 10. But whatever. We could not have done any of this without Corvo, and for that I will be grateful. But I fear he did not have the vision to see the future we must achieve for Dunwall. We will not maintain our grip on the Empire with a little girl setting policy, and I believe Corvo's loyalty to the Colvin women would have clouded his head. Is she truly his daughter? We will take Dunwall to the pinnacle of strength, but Corvo's role in this cannot ever be recognised. He must be vilified, and when I take the reins of the city, of the Empire, I will be seen as the hero and protector. Okay, thanks, Havelock. Save over that save I just did. Cause now we get the fiddly bit. Which is to say, Havelock's up there.
Quiet now! And move already, child! Hold still.
Good. Okay, good start. This is when we get into the Dowd DLC. I'll just be so much better at blinking generally because of the way that his blink works. Well, the thing is, yeah, it's either I fuck up the blink like this. Why did that? I got an autosave in the air. Why would it resume from that? Oh my god. Or you go round the long way of actually walking up the stairs. Because that takes just as long. I don't know. Don't bully me.
No!
Oh, wait, who's this? It's not Callista.
Quiet now! And move already, child!
So they must have had some... Ah, that's who the blood comes from. That makes actually probably more sense. Hold still, you stupid girl.
Stay where you are, Corvo, or I jump.
Corvo! Save me!
I'm calming Emily, it's fine. Can you actually, like, take her out of his hands? There we go. Press to catch, Emily. Fuck you. Yeah, so it must have been the nursemaid's blood. That makes way more sense.
I always knew you would come. You're my hero.
I know, babe.
The others are all dead, aren't they? That's alright, because I was going to have them killed anyway. I am going to be Empress.
I love High Chaos Emily's lines so much. She's so vindictive. Civilians killed. 1. Oh, Samuel. Yeah, that makes sense. I know. She's so... Yeah, she's so petty as well, you know? Like, she's like, you know, when I'm Empress, I'll have them all killed. So yeah, we get the second worst ending
What
with
will
the High
history
Chaos.
tell us? That the daughter of a murdered empress ascended the throne up a mountain of corpses, carried by an assassin named Corvo?
Look, there's Corvo without the mask on. That's my boy.
No. They'll
Don't
say
get to
that
see
little
his face
Emily
very
Caldwin the First came to power in an age of terror and corruption, and that she did her best in
I
a
know,
world
right?
that is
Yeah.
not kind to little girls or empresses.
We're not even blowing them up, crashing them into each other just to see what happens. So yeah, we get the it's still plaguey ending rather than the Piero and Sokolov managed to find a cure ending, which is a bit sad because there's no reason that they couldn't. Also, this pisses me off to no end. Samuel betrayed me. Why would Corvo be looking sadly at his grave? Like,
whether the stories told mention you by name or not, she will remember you were there, Corvo.
but you don't get the because you were more to her than just, you know, her protector or whatever. How you get in Low Chaos, Corvo gets buried alongside Jessamine in her tomb because you were more to her than just her protector or whatever. I forget the exact line. And you don't get that in Chaos, which is very sad. It's like, why not? There's some cool art over the credits, although I'm concerned that Honor for All is going to get me muted because it's copyright. There's Madam Prudence, best NPC. There's Emily with little flowers that she's just chucking into the river, which is so cute. That's from the Dowd DLC. We haven't got there yet. That would be hilarious. But the thing is, of course... But then you'd want a Dishonored 2.75 or whatever, which is the version where Emily dies at the end. Which is also a legit ending. I mean, it would all be cool, but, you know. Piero? Sokolov, what am I saying? It's because he had the blue elixir with him. I was like, I saw that before I saw his face. Weepers. Samuel. Oh, that's the back approach to the Golden Cat. He does not actually take you there in the finished game. That would have been more interesting, actually, to approach it from that way, rather than just approaching through the Distillery District again. girls in the steam room at Golden Cat. Susan Sarandon voices Granny Rags. I think I didn't. And Lena Headey voices Callista. That is hilarious. Yeah, true. I mean, the Deathloop thing is odd. I mean, personally, I think it's not a bad game, but it's annoying that they would try and meld the two because they're just so not. Like, it's okay if they're separate. Like, that's fine. We probably don't need to see all the localization people. I do find it really funny though. Arcane is a French company. Sort of, mostly. And yet they wrote the game in English and then translated it into French anyway, instead of writing it in French and translating it into English. I don't know. Alors. Also, I mean, the thing is, the way that Death of the Outsider kind of ends things as well, it's hard to work out where you'd... I know, right? Yeah. I mean, it's because the lead writer is not French, he just happens to work for a French company. So he couldn't have written it in French, but... Je sais pas. You've not played Dotto. Okay, I mean... It's not great. It's fine. It lacks the chaos system, just wholly, which means its replayability is greatly diminished. The Outsider does not have to die, but the non-lethal ending is as final, let's say, in terms of where you would go lore-wise from that point. I know, yeah. It's quite odd. The level design is good, and the so the actual missions that you play are all very interesting. You know, there's one mission's like doing a bank robbery. So the mission prior to that is like collecting the intel for the bank robbery, like the planning stages. Then there's the actual pulling off the heist. So, you know, that's great. But, like, some elements are just like, did you really need to do that with the lore? I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah, mixed reviews. But anyway, much more fun. Let's visit Dowd. So yeah, the Knife of Dunwall DLC runs concurrently with the first half of the base game, and then the second half is covered by Bring More Witches. I'll try and like point out where my sugar plum honey bunch, my sweetums, my darling boo. At least sit and watch the intro with me. Yeah, let's go with elite maybe. We just go for novice, which he looks so bored there, and then he gets increasingly scary, and then the jump attack. Because what I love about the Dow DLC is that it brings the little intro cutscenes from Thief way back in the 90s that are carried forward into Dishonored 2 that Dishonored itself is lacking. Downloadable, absolutely. Yeah. None like her. You can't forget what you've done. Killing the Empress and handing her daughter Emily to the Lord Regent haunts you.
One more job shouldn't have mattered. I'd killed nobles before. You could float a whaling ship, and the high-born blood I've spilled. Another noble steps in to replace the last one. All equally corrupt.
The crows!
Why should an empress be different?
Can't believe thou scared the crows.
But she was.
Why did you do that to them? So there's Corvo.
I watched her bodyguard's face as they took him away. Dead eyes.
But they, you know,
I knew
they do it just to look cool, don't they?
Maybe I deserved
you know, it has a major intimidation factor.
a storm.
Corvo and Emily hugging over there.
Shake apart everything I'd built.
I was like, we're gonna interrupt their hug.
No!
Sorry, kiddo.
Get away from her! Corvo!
Sorry, Jess. The dramatic slow-mo, so you really savor the moment. And here he is, dreaming about it. You guys who enjoyed the voidy version of the tower. But first, here's Jess herself. With her amazing blue eyeshadow. You killed her, 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 etc. Yep. Not great. As an indicator of Dowd's mental health. So the painting of Campbell, which is not a collectible. Very sad. Also, it's in a dream anyway, so I guess you can't really collect it. But anyway, so Dowd's version of Blink stops time while you aim, which is just vastly superior to Corvo's version. Which is why Corvo has this version in Dishonored 2, because literally everyone agreed. I don't have agility right now, what the fuck? It's fine. I don't have double jump. Absolute clown scenes. Oh my god. There we go.
Dowd,
it's okay. The outsider saved me by
friend.
bringing me to a cutscene.
It's been a long while, but you've got my interest again. How the years pass and the bodies fall.
The bodies hit the
Did you know that there are only 8 like you in the world, bearing my mark? I'm here
Interesting
because
lore.
you're right. The Empress was different. This time, you can't just fade away into the shadows. There will be consequences. Your story is close to ending, and even you can't escape it. But what ending will you make for yourself? I'm
That's
here
a good
to
point.
give you one last gift, Dowd.
Is it a gift,
It's
though?
a mystery.
It's not much of a gift.
One that starts with a name. Delilah.
Yes. Yeah, 4. That's assuming that the 8 includes Corvo, because he'll be getting his mark pretty much concurrently with
For 6
this
months, the city writhed and changed.
It's hard to know if that scene
For
is
6 months,
prior
I tried
to
to
his 6
forget what
months
I'd
in
done to
Coldridge
the
or
Empress
not.
and her little girl. But there was no forgetting. I needed to find my next move. But all I had was that name. Delilah. Who was she? A threat? Or an ally? Word came from my second-in-command, Billy Lurk. In a house built on secrets. Lurk was especially good at uncovering them. There was a ship called the Delilah. It hunted whales for Bundry Rothwild. A former deckhand who'd made good. Now he owned a slaughterhouse, and he ran his workers like a prison gang.
That's true. There is actually a timeline, and it is like
It could be a coincidence,
you know, a matter of months.
but it's not.
If you
In
listen
Dunwall,
to the announcements,
things are always tangled
and
up like
you
a
know,
bag
like
of snakes.
it runs from like the month of seeds to the month of rain or something, which I think is about 4 or 5 months. Although, yeah, you don't get much of a sense of that based on the mission like spacing, do you? Anyway, so this is how Dowd's missions work. Basically, we get our little intro spiel where he gives us a little talk about what the target is, and then we come into this screen where we can buy stuff, buy upgrades, and most importantly, favors. These are the best element. So I can have somebody write the safe code on the wall, I can have a misplaced rune, and I can have the refinery sabotaged. I haven't decided if I'm going high or low chaos at this point, actually. Yeah, that's an interesting question. I'll just take all the favors and we can choose or not whether we're going to use them. I will take combat sleep dart in case we do go low chaos, and we'll take bone charm capacity. We don't need double bone charm capacity because there literally aren't that many bone charms in this mission. Just by range. Anything else I want here? Let's have a couple more sleep darts. Okay. So yeah, Dad's powers. We have his version of Blink, which stops time. His version of Dark Vision is called Void Gaze, which also acts as the heart. He doesn't have a heart for spotting runes, so we've just gotta basically, it's like very much based on how much my controller vibrates as to whether I'm looking in the right direction. We do not yet have the ability to summon assassins to fight alongside me or to bend time. He also gets, yes, Arcane Bond, which improves the assassins that we can summon. So actually that'd be quite fun to do. Level 2 assassins get pull. That is fascinating because Dowd doesn't get pull until Brigmore Witches, the follow-up DLC. Yeah, I know. I guess it's about pulling on his arcane bond. You know, he's summoning them to him. It's not just like calling them over. He is actually magically teleporting them in from wherever else they'd been hanging out.
Dowd, you're here. I got bored, so I started without you. Turns out we're here on the perfect day. There's a strike at the plant, and it's no wonder.
How much does that power station in the background look like Battersea, though?
Stupid workers can't even get in without a time
I know,
card.
right?
When the strike started, the butchers confiscated all the cards they could find. They've given the City Watch free reign to use force. If you ever wondered why I wanted out of the slums, here's your answer. There'll be other ways in, I'm sure of it. You don't mind if I tag along, right? Just to keep an old man safe. One last thing. I found something for you. I know you collect these.
I know you collect them. Makes him sound like a weird, like, you know, collector or whatever. But anyway, I love this mission because the lighting is just gorgeous. I can't quite tell if it's supposed to be dawn or dusk. Like, it makes more sense if it's dawn because the like workers are trying to get in, but whatever. Anyway,
try and get past me, and I'll see you swinging from a meter.
That's fine. Enjoy your dungeoning. I will enjoy my dowding.
No exceptions. I hope you die weeping, all of you. I hope the plague gets you.
Yeah. So the guys who are striking can't get in. But also the guys who are not striking and would like to work also can't get in because their boss has just decided that he's, you know, taking a zero tolerance approach. Let's pick up Shadowkill. You know what, I'm very tempted to to go all in on the arcane bond thing and get my summon assassins and then have them as buffed as possible, because that's not a build I've ever done with Dowd, so I think that sounds like fun. Is there anything hidden under here? There is not. So we're going to talk to this guy. You got anything useful to say, my friend?
It's no use asking me anything.
Wow.
They've got my time card. I can't even get in to pick up my things. Anyone who knows anything's locked up down by the docks. I should have been with him.
You should have been.
How am I gonna get into work without my time card?
Bro, why are you trying to work?
I used to have friends among the butchers. What happened to this place? I heard Rothwild has a special negotiation chair for anyone who refuses to sign. Bastard.
That's actually useful information.
If I had any guts,
I mean,
I'd get Abigail out myself. She's worth 10 of the rest of us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely.
Rothwild's losing money every moment.
Well, that's the thing.
No crack.
I mean, he's clearly not, because he's just said that Abigail is, you know, worth 10 of the rest of them. And she's, you know, the one organising the strike.
Someone there?
Fucking don't have agility yet.
Witchcraft.
Oh, Jesus. I should have used that first ring to get agility, and I didn't, and that was very stupid of me. It's fine. Anyways, there's an arc pylon on the street, which is deeply annoying. But,
Come out, and I'll go easy on you.
If we're going for an assassin-style build, it doesn't matter if I go high chaos anyway, because an assassin build will go high chaos. Oh, Jesus. Put the right things on the right quick slots, otherwise I will fuck up and blow myself up.
Nice.
Oh yeah, first rank Void Gaze doesn't even show you people, it literally just shows you runes. Which is not helpful.
Where are you?
So there should be a guy on the roof, immediately out of this door. If he's here. He's not in his usual place because I threw him off his usual patrol route. Good. Alright, where the fuck did he go? Well, that's fine. So that's the arc pylon. Just gonna ignore it, I think, and go over the top. Where's my first bone charm? Yeah, it's downstairs in the next house. Is there really no guy on this roof? There's supposed to be a guy on this roof. Whatever.
Now.
Sorry, buddy. Are you a fan? How are you, Raider? Are you well? Okay, let's get downstairs and find the bone charm and see what it is. I feel like there's still someone in this room. Yeah, it's a butcher. Thank goodness. The butcher's outside on the street. Do not have their stupid machine guns. He's gonna see me. He's gonna see me. We're on very hard. He's got high perception. Please don't fucking see me. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, he is dead. Good. Tampering or theft will be punished. Ugh. So you've got exams and stuff. Oh, that sucks. I'm pressing F for you in my heart. What do we got? Swift Stalker. Now that's a good start. Weapons are sheathed. Speed boost. Do I want to bother rewiring this? Makes the escape easier. Also, did that... I don't have any rewire tools. It zapped me because I don't have any rewire tools. That is hilarious. I did not know it did that. That's so sad.
What's that?
Okay, well, they'll have noticed me turning that off, which is annoying. Gross. God. It's so funny. I am fucking 28 years old by this point, which is also wild to think of, but I still have anxiety dreams about exams. Like, you know, not even real exams. You know, exams my fevered mind has made up.
Huh?
I'd like to kill this guy. Thank you. Yeah, me taking Shadow Kill was completely pointless because I have not successfully... Oh, fucking deep levels of fail I have, like not having taken agility with my first rune. Extremely fail. How many do I need for agility? It's just one as well. Alright. Let's beeline straight for my next rune. I am 28, yes. I think. Yes, I am. Really had to think about it for a second there. Anyway, we need this corpse to do a magic ritual with. So, I'm going to bring him with me. I know, right? I can't imagine it sometimes. And I am.
There's a man out on the river watching the place.
Oh, well, thank
If I
you.
weren't so young and pure of heart, I'd suggest he's up to no good.
Billy, where even are you?
Has been declared treasonous by the
Billy's
Lord
just
Regent.
popped over to give me a clue, which is to say there's a guy just hanging out who we might want to go and visit. I didn't mean to chuck you there. Sorry, bud. You need to go in the circle. That's close enough. Because Granny Rags has left us a recipe. Port side eye of a whale. Plop it in the pot. Weeper, weeper, weeps no more. Lay to rest on blood-edged floor. Yeah, so we need to combine a whale eye.
They used to tell stories about a woman in the slums who did work like this. Granny Rags. They said she was 100 years old.
She's not quite 100 years old, I don't think, but yeah, it's not too far off. Okay. What I'll do here is get rid of this guy once the butcher has walked away up the alley. Although I haven't checked how many guys there are on the other side of the gate, where they're positioned. 2.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Indeed, I believe so.
Always. Also, that's so
You've had
funny.
your fun, Butcher. When does the oil start to flow again?
It's all fixed, Chief.
The butchers shouldn't have watched voice lines, and yet they clearly do.
So you know the Regent doesn't give a shit who wins your little labor dispute. The Regent cares about the whale oil coming out on schedule.
He'll get what he needs. Just keep the strikers in line.
That was weird. I didn't expect the arc pylon to go off. I don't know where that was. Okay, so hopefully this guard has just gone back inside the office. That's what I'm waiting for. He has. Where's this guy going? He's just gonna stand there. Thank you. He should just disappear.
Guards, to me! Get behind him!
Wow, okay, well that didn't go brilliant.
Gotcha! Firing!
Okay. It's okay though, because... Don't shoot me. Okay. Is that everybody?
Someone's been
No,
killed.
it's not. Damn, someone's been killed. Don't say.
Watch out!
Oh my god. Okay. I didn't completely want this to turn into a big... I know, right? Okay, I'm dead. Let's try that again. Oh yeah, I am the Master Assassin. I thought you were supposed to be playing Dungeons & Dragons. What are you up to? To be fair, Master Assassin probably wouldn't win, you know, a 10-on-1 brawl generally anyway. Like, you know, the whole point is that they're sneaky. Oh, rip. Yeah, I know that feel. The absolute tragedy of being the only punctual one in your
They used
Dungeons
to
&
tell
Dragons group.
stories about a woman in the slums who did work like this. Granny Rags. They said
Yeah,
she was
I'm 100 years old, like Granny Rags, obviously. Thanks, Billy. Yeah, where is my nearest rune? There's a bone charm under there. You get the one that's over the door. That's probably the easiest to get to, actually.
You've had your fun, Butcher. When does the oil start to flow again?
It's all fixed, Chief. We got the time.
Rounded up, and
What's
now
this
we
say?
got their melting.
After this morning, we're taking away.
So you
Ah,
know the
time
Regent
codes.
doesn't give a shit.
So
who
yeah,
wins your little
basically
labor
there are
dispute.
multiple places to
The
get
Regent
time
cares
codes
about
that
the
you need to
whale oil
unlock the
coming
front
out
door,
on
but there are
schedule.
also other ways into the factory, so you don't even need the time card. But the time card is the easiest way to do it because there are so many ways to get your hold of one. I just want this code. Get it in. Thank you. So that favor we paid for is the combination to this safe, which yeah is the easiest way to get a time card. You know, pay for the favor and then get in the safe, in and out, easy peasy. We're gonna stand on the whale. It makes a lovely squishy flesh noise. I hope you can hear that. Oh dear, anyway.
Or Dowd.
Dowd.
You could say the knife of Dunwall, darling,
Just a
rather
little
than
fish
just
in a big
Dowd.
pond.
I want to know about a ship. The Delilah.
Yeah, I heard of it. Listen.
I mean, correct.
Maybe we can help each other
Squish,
out.
squish, squish.
I work for a very rich man who's keen on seeing Rothwild's business go belly up. This whole business with the strike, our doing.
That's the
We got a
thing.
mole on the inside.
It's not
lady
even a real
pretending to
strike.
run the labor crews. A
Under
real
false
talent.
pretenses.
She could lie straight to the High Overseer's face and get away
It's
with it.
actually a capitalist
We were
plot
supposed to meet up
by
last
one
night.
capitalist to
I've been
undermine
spying on
another
the place all day,
capitalist.
waiting to your word.
There is
I
no
hadn't seen or heard a
solidarity
peep.
here.
Was about to shove off. If you're here to make a little mayhem anyway, maybe you could find her. If she's still alive, she'd be able to get you everything you need to know about that ship. No question. And a substantial reward besides. Her name's Abigail Ames.
Everyone else is all yeah, but only because she's lied to them. You fucking every time I go to do a double jump and I just don't double jump. Deeply, profoundly disappointing. Pick that up. Okay, yeah, I think I want to get back up and go over the rooftops. At least to start with. Also, my mana regen is bad. God. Whenever it's like you get reset to level 1, it's always a shock. If you think of it like that. Is there barbed wire here? Oh, there's barbed wire there. Okay, noted. That's fine. I can't get to over there. That's fine. There's the guy who patrols. That guy. And then there's the butcher. Fuck knows where he's gone. It's okay. I do like the wrist bow assassination animation. He should be around here. He patrols back and forth along here, doesn't he? Oh yeah, I know, right? I know, you think, but it doesn't, at least it doesn't use up ammunition. That would really suck. Oh, it's an interesting question of, like, how Dowd even came to have his wrist bow. Because, like, you know, Corvo's crossbow is, supposedly at least, custom made for him by Piero, who is a genius, you know? Like, who supplies Dowd? I would love to know. Oh, it stopped snowing, by the way. Is it snowing with you, Dizzy? Fuck. You didn't get any snow. Aww. That's deeply sad. What about you, Raider? Do you live in the snowy part of the US? I think you do, don't you?
The slaughterhouse butchers are locking workers in the pump control station by the docks.
Yeah, they're down there.
I
Billy,
bet
do
the
you want me to
workers will
rescue
tell you
them?
just about anything you wanted to know.
Thanks, Billy. Also, I love that it was giving me the assassinate option just standing in front of her. Ah, dear. Okay, Rune. Finally, I can give myself agility. God, the whole 20 minutes of no agility is deeply, deeply depressing. Barely any snow. Oh, that is sad. I hear someone humming. Is it that guard? Are you humming? Are you the hummer? Well, you know what I could do? I could drop this on him. That's funny enough now that I thought of it. I'm gonna do it.
What the?
Cool! Thank you. Did I get it? Oh, boo! He wasn't standing directly under it. That's so sad.
Won't stay hidden for long.
Okay, well...
I don't get it. Check under everything.
Check under everything, he says. Or just don't. Everything seems in order. God, they're returning to normal dialogue is so funny. Anyways, the safe code should be written under here. There it is. 326. Thank you. And that is, yes, not fixed. You do need to pay for that, to find that out. Although, actually, that's a good question. I don't know if that's the only place you can get that. Anyway, I'm looking for this key. Thank you. There we go. Fucking. Blink, please. There we go. So yeah, basically from this point, now that I've got that safe code, I can just leave. Because I just go in there with the safe code, get the time card out of there. And that's good enough. Deactivate the wall of light. To get in here, get my time card, get in through the door. It's all good. Someone let the oil run out. Are you going to go and restock the oil? Sometimes they do. But it depends on whether the level provides them with oil. Anyway, we want to do this regardless of whether we want the time card or not, because that's an upgrade blueprint, which is important. Well, sort of important. You see, now I can just jump. Don't even need to blink up to the roof. Did he go and fetch more? No, he didn't. He just complained that it wasn't. You absolute job's worth. Oh, I'm leaving. What? I'm not leaving. I hope I'm not leaving. Do say if something mysterious happens. But you see, now I can do the beautiful jump and then blink from the peak of my jump, which is just so good. This guy's just having a wee, which is very unhygienic, my man. You work with food. There should be one more guy. Is there not? I don't know. Whatever. Okay, what else do we want to do here? There's the bone charm down in the sewers, and then I think everything else in this level is inside the factory. Bone charm, what does that mean? Oh, yeah, okay. This bit's a bit fiddly. In order to get into the sewer where that bone charm is, I need to pull this lever here, and that is protected by the arc pylon. So in order to get to the arc pylon, I need that key that I found earlier. Can I please reach that far? No, I can't. Evidently not. In order to turn the arc pylon off, we need that pylon control key. And we need to not get murked by these butchers.
Eventually. You ain't leaving this place alive.
Okay, he was aware, so he's not turned to ash, which is annoying. That's okay. Get them out of my way so that I can get in here, turn that off, move this place. Yeah, some of the regular guards can come back and forth along here. Is that what they're thinking about doing? I heard one of them do a little sigh. See this guy. Might be a problem. Yeah, he's also got the key, but that doesn't matter because I've got the key now, which Just hide him up here. Grab the pearl. Always nice. Also, is that his head? Oh, it is. I should probably move that. Oh, he also had the key. It's worth knowing. Let's get rid of his head. Yeet!
Okay,
fuck.
you idiot. Time to...
Okay, what's this guy up to? Where are you going? Okay, he saw me throwing a head into the river and is not quite sure what he saw.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Let's go up. The other thing about stop time blink is that it is just superior because you can do that. Not risk getting seen by the guards.
Look sharp. We got a prowler.
Oh, we've got a prowler, have we? Does that mean you're not gonna... Oh no, he went into ash anyway. That's alright then. Sometimes if they're, like, even at low alert levels, shadow kill doesn't work. I don't know. Right, okay. So now I can pull this lever. That opens the sewer access around here. There are a shed load of rats in here. That's okay. Can I please? There we go. Good boy. What we need here is choke dust, which is a non-lethal grenade. Corvo does not have access to in the base game. It is a Dowd-only grenade. I didn't kill enough of them. Thank you. And that got me Blood Ox Heart, max mana increase. Very, very handy. So we can actually get into the factory this way instead of going around the outside, which, you know what, why not? So we come in here, into the slaughterhouse. The extremely unsanitary ways that they dispose of spare meat in this factory is just extremely depressing. You know, there's just like bits of dead whale getting washed out of the place all over everywhere. Very bad.
Rothwild's got a stubborn reputation.
I would love to know what would happen, hang on, if I actually just stab Billy right now. I mean, it must be game over, right? Yeah. Hostilities. I thought that would be the case. That's fine. I was hoping there would be an interesting animation for it, but there isn't. It's okay though, we'll get our opportunity to stab Billy later. Spoilers. Okay,
Rothwell's got a stubborn reputation. I doubt asking nicely is going to work. We'll have to find a more persuasive means of getting what you want out of him. He's probably close to his office. We should start there.
Absolutely. Okay. So it's just like dead catfish here. That I remember, the only other time this catfish model is used is at the Boyle's party. It's on a big plate. It's a slightly different, like, colour variant, but it's the same model. Anyway, so here we are sneaking our way in via the big pool of guts under this still living whale.
No, it's true.
Is he calling you a liar?
Two butchers menacing this last labourer.
That's what it sounds like.
We're going to demonstrate how their saws work.
Well, it was only supposed to scare him.
Well, you have a chainsaw, bro. Anyway, yeah. So, there are 3 butchers in this area, I want to say. And yeah, they are extremely lethal, so I prefer none of them saw me in the process. Over here. Nice to get the autosave though. Okay, he's gonna turn back this way, isn't he? I think. So as soon as he does, I'm gonna blink past him, up onto the railing. Wait for him to turn. Because, yeah, I don't want to have to... Oh no, he turns away from me, never mind. Yeah, I don't want to fight them if I can avoid it, because they're very nasty in an actual fight. That guy over there? Where's my third lad? There's the third one, right? Maybe there isn't. Maybe it's just two. Can I get behind him? Maybe not. Maybe I'll wait for him to... There we go. Sneaky, sneaky! Also, sometimes you can salvage their equipment for a little bit of cash. Yeah, there's the third guy. He is down that end. I see him. Also, yeah, that ambient grumbling is the whale, who is still alive, making all these pitiful noises. Oh, this one doesn't have a saw, so he's not as dangerous, but whatever. Okay. All workers must register for elixir rations in the management office. This is lovely handwriting here. Employees working during the strike will be awarded salary times 1.5 per day. Show pride in your work and support your employer in these times. Loyalty is prized above all else. Do not interact with Anton Sokolov when he is on the premises. Absolutely. Sokolov comes here to study the whales because he's a big weirdo. Also, whales are magic, so, you know, he wants to work out how that works. Which, you know, tracks. Anyway, so we need to get this oil in order to power the... basically, there's a way of putting this poor whale out of his misery by electrocuting him, which we need to do in order to get the eye that we need for Granny's recipe. What's that? Tank. There it is. Caution or high voltage. Absolutely. Also, we should just put it out of its misery because it's the right thing to do. I mean, look at the poor thing. Is that? Sorry, kiddo. Lovely squelchy noise, so we pull the eye out. Okay, right, now from here I can get into Rothwild's office really easily. Like this. Yeah, I don't need the key for this door, which is nice. Interrogation chair is set up in the meat locker. That's useful to know. They seem to die easily after about 4 treatments.
What a sad song the old behemoth sings. It looks right at me when I sit here to have my nightcap. Yeah, look at me. A fly next to you, but I'm your master, ain't I? Killed 100 of your kind, and I'll kill 1,000 more before I'm done.
It's like, you probably won't get the opportunity to kill 1,000 more, actually, Bundry, because you'll have made them extinct. Yeah, whaling. Not a pleasant industry. Anyway, so, in the next room, the archives, we'll find Bundry and Abigail Ames.
How long? How much does he know by now?
Ramsey?
Also, yes, Ramsey is one of the guests at Lady Boar's party, who we have met before in the base game.
You're not the first of his moles I've caught. What happened, Abigail? I trusted you. Extra elixir rations, bags of coin as bonuses. But you're about to see that my generosity is counterbalanced by a very inhumane side.
Mr. Rothwild, Bundry.
Don't call me that. That privilege is lost to you.
You don't know Ramsey. When he comes for me, he'll kill you. He'll gut...
I am really quickly gonna save. Look at these 2019 saves! Oh, you love to see it. Anyway.
Like the street filth you are, and feed you to the rats.
Ah, now it comes out. No one is coming. I've broken your strike, and my butchers are the finest fighters in Dunwall. Miss Ames, you're about to find out a few things I learned when I was a gaffer. I can do things that don't even hurt at first.
I actually don't know what he does if you just let him start attacking her.
Long time.
Like, he doesn't get her taken to the meat locker, as far as I'm aware. It'd be funny if he did. The game is just really expecting you to have interrupted by this point. But she just stands there, expecting it. Anyway, whatever. I'm gonna knock him out.
Is anyone there?
Hi, Abigail.
Dowd.
Ah, his face is so famous.
Well, Dowd, what do you want with me?
I'm not here for you. I'm here to learn about a ship called the Delilah.
Did the Lord Regent send you? That old fool, Hiram Burrows. I know all
Don't think you're allowed to
about
just
the
call the
Delilah.
Lord Regent a fool,
All
you
of
know.
it. And I can give you exactly what you want.
Please do.
Not so fast. I need something from you in exchange.
So basically,
that's what I thought.
She
What?
is going to give me an offer that I can
Mr.
only
Dowd.
do in high chaos.
I was hired to get these gutless workers striking, which I did very nicely, and then destroy the slaughterhouse itself.
So yeah,
that's where I got
we
caught.
need to blow the place
and
up.
that's where I need your help.
How?
The whale oil in those tanks out there is enough to destroy this entire place. The important industrial bits, especially. Just open all the valves at once to let the oil
Someone
start
who knows
flowing.
her business right there.
The pressure will go out of control, and boom.
What about the people inside?
Growing a conscience? The factory workers are already out. My boss will hire them on, in better conditions than they'd ever see here. Not the butchers, though. They can die screaming for all I care.
Yeah.
Don't
So
try and
basically,
con
anybody in this building will
Wouldn't
die
dream of it.
in the process.
Here's
of
the
this.
key. Don't get caught. You take care of the slaughterhouse, and I'll tell you everything I know about the Delilah.
You know, I could put you in Rothwild's interrogation chair myself. Why should I bargain with you?
Because it's a long and messy solution. And I'm gambling
I love
you're
that she
not
says
the
that
kind of
as if
man who
blowing
wants
up the building isn't
Make a
also
deal
long
with me.
and messy.
that. And I can tell you what you want, and pay you for your trouble.
But she does pay you.
I'll consider it.
I think you do get more money out of her that you can't get any other way. Anyway, this injury report is the code for the safe. 5 injuries reported in 1 week, resulting in 2 fatalities, which is to say the safe code is 512. Which is so gruesome. Like, why would you make that your safe code? Why would that be how it works? Anyway, there's a bone charm in here. So we want to get that. Whirlwind, you swing your sword faster. I mean, sure. Better than nothing at this point. But yeah, so Abigail wants us to blow the place up. Or we could interrogate Rothwild. Or we could interrogate Abigail. I don't think you can do more than one of those things, because as soon as you've done one, the rest just proceeds to not work. Though it would be extremely funny. Sorry, Abigail. I'd like to see her dialogue. Does that? Yes, that does seem, once I've knocked her out, to render her solution. She'll just tell me stuff. Moot. She will no longer just cooperate with me because I had the audacity. Anyway, I need that key. You know what, I'm just going to leave her here for a second. Because I know how the interrogation with Bundry goes. I'd quite like to hear how the interrogation of Abigail goes, assuming I can do that.
Fleet report for the month of next.
Delilah herself.
Dauntless sailed north 10 days to no result. Word is she restocked in Driscoll to pursue a large pod east of Morley. The Delilah is coming back fully loaded. No report reports of lights, of singing. Another sign the barristers lost it. The Huntress is in dry dock after a nighttime ramming off Pandysia. Engineers looked at the damage. They say it wasn't a whale.
It wasn't a
If it
whale.
was, it was a
Something
very
else
odd
rammed the
looking
ship.
one.
Something creepier than a whale. As if that, you know, I mean, whales are creepy enough in this universe. Ooh. I think I just hit the ceiling there. Jumped too high. Amazing. Meat locker. Which way are we going? What's the best way to go from here, actually? That's a good question. Down and round, probably. Although I'll need to take care of the butchers. Yeah, meat packing this way. You sound ill, sir. I feel like you need to take care of that cough. Can tell he's walking away from me. No, he is walking away. That's right then.
Dad.
Oh my God,
I
Billy!
started a makeshift
I
interrogation room in
know.
the
I'm
meat
heading
locker.
that way anyway.
It might be useful to you.
You made me
considering
drop
our mission here.
Abigail. Fuck's sake, Billy. That was unhelpful. Anyway, there's at least 4 guys in here. Oh, they're talking about the Royal Protector. Tell me more.
What's that?
Shit. I love overhearing people talking about Corvo. It's the best part of this DLC, to be honest. So Billy's going to lock us in here, so no enemies can interrupt while we're in the interrogation kind of cutscene. Which is good, because there are actually a lot of enemies patrolling around outside. I don't think they can actually see in.
What happened?
I may be wrong.
Where am I? Oh.
So you're
You
gonna
know where you are.
tell me what I want to know.
I've seen this thing used. I know how to resist it.
I'd like you to, you know, I'd like to see you try though. It's more fun that way.
That was worse than I thought it would be.
Tell me about Delilah.
If I tell you, you'll just kill me. Or leave me here.
I could get you out. You want to get out?
What's the matter? Didn't think I could stand up to you?
I need to know the significance of Delilah.
You should have asked Rothwild when you had the chance.
She's actually going to resist, isn't she? She's too good at her job.
Alright, enough!
Oh, maybe not.
Listen, this is what they told me. There was supposed to be a plan. They said Rothwild was diverting 10% of the oil he harvested, cheating the Lord Regent of the product. But he wasn't doing it alone. He had a partner who sold him the ship, the Delilah.
Who is his partner? And why did he name it Delilah?
Barrister Arnold Timsh. Why do you want to know this? You don't care about the oil at all, do you? This is about the name.
It's about
Tell
the
me
name.
about Delilah.
She's the real story. Delilah used to be a kitchen apprentice in the Empress's court. At Dunwall Tower.
There it is. The
But she
Delilah
got sacked
backstory.
for something. Later, Sokolov spotted her talent as a painter and made her part of his circle. She met Timsh and enthralled him. An old bastard like that, he was helpless. He named the ship for her. She took him for all he had. Almost.
I mean, why does Abigail know? I have no idea.
Why?
Delilah had some kind of hold on him. They said he was obsessed, then terrified. No one knows why.
She bewitched him, quite literally.
I hope that was satisfying. Here, I found the room key.
You locked us in
When
and you
you're
didn't
ready to
have the
go,
key.
I guess
Good
we're
work,
done
Billy.
here. I'll
Okay.
meet you outside.
Abigail, are you...
I don't have anything to take.
Okay, wow, that was...
Leave me be.
Isn't that just generic scared, That sounds just like generic scared civilian line. That's fascinating. Wonder what the Bushes do if they find her in here. I have no idea. Also, yeah, I haven't got the option of letting her out, which is also interesting. That we don't need. Oh yeah, stun mines. That's another thing Dad has access to that Corvo doesn't. Stun mines and arc mines. Stun mines are non-lethal, arc mines are lethal. Arc mines are basically completely redundant because there's no point using them because you might as well just use a spring razor. which is why they don't return in Dishonored 2, whereas the stone mines do. Oh yeah.
So, what do those idiots want anyway?
So those two just hadn't had their conversation, just hadn't triggered.
Because they can get fired for refusing to do dangerous work.
What? What dangerous work? We're the ones that do the dirty stuff around here. Maybe we need to be organizing, huh?
Absolutely. You see, solidarity,
that's funny. You say that again, even as a joke, and you're whale meat.
Yeah, sure. I'm just saying.
Stop listening in on that Abigail Ames tricky talk. She'll corrupt you.
Tricky talk, you know.
No. My head's clear. I know which side my bread's buttered on. I'll be glad when we get the order to get rid of her. It's only a matter of time.
Okay, I'd now like to drop down behind him if I can. Get rid of the two. Preferably without detecting this fucking town. Okay, there should be two more. Actually, maybe only one more. That's alright then. Yeah, that guy over there. Does he care that his buddies have gone? I don't think he does. Wow, range on my blink is so bad at this point. Sneaky, sneaky. I'm actually not sure. I don't think I need to even... I don't need to get rid of Bundry at all, do I? Whether I kill him or do the non-lethal solution is completely irrelevant. That's so funny. I think I'll go and do the non-lethal solution anyway, just because I can. Or do I even... I don't need to bother.
Somebody mucking around over there?
Yep.
Someone get over here!
Okay.
You're mincemeat!
Am I? Okay, cool. Yeet. Basically, there's a box that Rothop was probably going to seal Ames in once he'd finished interrogating, and just like ship her off to the North Pole in one of these crates. So the non-lethal solution for Bundry is to knock him out and put him in that and get him shipped off to Tivia, which, yeah, not ideal really. I mean, it sucks for him. Is the misplaced ring down here? Yes, it is, isn't it? Oh, look at this unsanitary disposal of waste meat. What the fuck? Sewer exit that way. Let's just keep going back through meat processing. So I could blow the whole factory up, but we've got the information we need. So I think I'm just going to run around picking up the last few runes and bone charms. And that is everything we need. Who just saw me? Oh, it's that guy. Wow, he's perceptive. Impressive.
Word of honor.
Please die. Oh yeah, okay. So he has not faded away, which is annoying, because now his guys will see his corpse.
You're just making things worse on yourself.
But that's okay. We've got a body over here, I know.
We got a dead one here.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them actually. Oh, I think he's just crawling out of the woodwork. Where was this guy? He's the fourth guy from meat processing. Yeah, so they're really annoying to actually fight, as you might be able to tell from the freaking chainsaws. Okay, but the arc mine took out two of them, which is nice. I'm going to just put this guy in waste meat processing, because that's where he belongs. What am I about to do with this? I just need to get out of the way. Don't get stuck on that, Dad, that's not helpful. Witchcraft! They've lost me for the moment. Which is fine by me. I don't think they ever search up these stairs.
Like a word.
But they may well spot me because they have keen overhead perception.
You're all mine. Assassin! I let you get away.
Why would you assume that I'm an assassin? Like, why? I don't know. Anyway, their butcher equipment is, yeah, 20 coin each if we can salvage it, but they don't always salvage correctly. I don't know. Nope, that is not where the bone charm is. Bone charm is in the whale guts, obviously. That's where bone charms belong. So there's usually a couple of guys out in that entrance area.
Nice.
What am I looking at here? 37 meters in that direction. Where the hell even is that? Also the rat just hanging out. Sadly, Dowd does not have Corvo's affinity with rats. He can't possess them and he can't summon them. I don't know what that says about Corvo. But like, that's the thing. The outsider was like, yeah, you're just going to be the rat guy. I guess it's because, you know, the plague was topical or whatever. The outsider was like, yeah, current affairs. Wait, is they... Oh no, the bone charm I'm looking for is in the locker room, isn't it? That's the one. I just couldn't remember which one I was looking for. Also, I don't know what this drop is going to be like. Okay, not too bad. Oh, you little squeakers. What are you up to? What are you up to? Eating delicious meat. Like, it's quite alarming how many rats there are in this factory. Again, they're supposed to be handling food. Well, actually that's a good point. I guess really they're handling oil, which is not necessarily for the edibles, but like, it is also meat packing, as well as oil processing. So like, I feel like it's both. Anyway, this bone charm is here. That's Swift Shadow. That is faster when in crouch, stealth mode. A very, very useful one. Now I just need to find Fleet Fighter, and that's like all the good movement ones. Let's get up there before this guy comes around the corner. Oh no, he's going the other way. It's alright then. He's the one who stands in the doorway, isn't he? Yes, he is. He stands just out of sight of the guy around the corner, which is absolutely perfect. Give me that, thank you. So we can get this guy. I like that it's called the killing floor. Very edgy. Thank you. Yeah, so if we were going to blow up the factory, I would need to turn this valve here to one of 4. I don't think I'm going to bother though. That's my last rune. Oh, it's the one up in the rafters, isn't it? Then again, you know what? Let's just do it. Because I bought the favour, that means the alarms won't go off. So... this brings us back into this room where we found Bundry. Oh, yeah, she killed him. I forgot she did that. If you leave him unattended while she's awake, she just stabs him with the screwdriver. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Which means that, you know, her solution, it becomes your only option. Like, if you want to interrogate Bundry, you've just got to grab him and go. Otherwise, he no longer becomes an option. loot around here real quick. That one. That's most of the valuable stuff. Probably kill that guy for memes or whatever. There are usually two guys up here. Or at least they start here. This is the canteen or refectory or whatever. Has some very good motivational artwork. An industrious worker is a happy worker. And we've got the menu. Prices, no haggling is allowed. No spitting on the floor. Good, yes, as again, their mastery of hygiene is very dubious. Menu, salted potatoes, Sarkonan spices, mushrooms, bread, 4 coins. Eel stew, fresh eel, none of that canned, onions and turnips. The Duchess's knuckles, blood ox knee joints, sliced thin and fried. That sounds delicious. 6 coins. Eel stew with extra fishy bits and a gazelle shank cooked for 4 hours slow. 8 coins. Delicious. Anyway, my last rune is to go. Which is the best way to get there? Actually, a good question. Sometimes this place is slightly more convoluted to navigate than you would realise. To come round this way. This is... yeah, meat packing. Oh god, I forgot I hadn't dealt with these guys. Oh, that's annoying. How many of them can even come in here? Okay, 1 down. 2. This one's got a... oh my god, bro. Fucking chainsaws. I hate them. I really hate them. They absolutely suck. Hi, Grumbles. Okay, well that was annoying. Oh well, at least I've got spare bullets here. Yeah, one of the annoying things about the chainsaws is that they do actually deflect your bullets. And they can even like spit them back as a kind of like minigun sort of attack. Absolutely sucks. Anyway, back over here in meat packing. No. Processing. Whatever. This is the main entrance hall. I don't know what Raider meant by that. I hope I haven't left. I haven't like... I didn't tune out, did I? I'm so concerned now that... oh yeah, do I need to find these boxes? Okay, yeah, Billy just isn't going to tell me about the boxes because I have no one to pack in them. That's fine. Yeah, since last Wednesday when my stream just didn't work, despite it all looking fine on my end, I'm now very paranoid. I am leaving this planet. It's where I belong. As Kesha would tell you. My spaceship. I'll come back for me. Anyway, so I climbed all the way up here just to get to this guy. Who has a rune for me. You are safe now. No one can find you here. Okay, that says 5 out of 6. Nice. Oh no, because the last one is Granny Rax's rune. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh yeah, go on. It's always a good sign. Oh, it's so perilously high up here. Anyway, right, let's get down again. Hopefully not dying. Rozzers. That's a good question. Is it short for Robert as in Robert Peel, the same way they're called peelers? Yeah, so this is technically another way in, I think, but actually getting up here is basically impossible, so you would normally only come out this way. There are usually a couple of butchers on this pier. Did I... disturb them from their normal route, or do they just leave? I don't know. Wasn't interesting. I did not know that. Well, there you go. Every day a factoid. We could go and free the labourers. There's absolutely no point, but good karma, I guess. Yeah, you get me fairly often, to be fair. Some of the things you come up with are fascinatingly obscure. So yeah, there is functionally no point at this point, reason to get rid of these, or to help these guys out, because their one job is to help you get into the factory in the first place.
This is a reminder that collective bargaining in any industry deemed vital to the state is a capital
offense. They can
These
literally
include
execute you for striking.
They won't let you in without a time
I don't have the key.
But if you get us out of here,
Why do I not have the key?
I'm not coming back. I already have a time card. Oh, I guess you got no real reason to help us then.
You silly. Wait, do you mean as in Cassian Andor, or do you mean as in Andorians in Star Trek? Because both of those are things.
What's going on there?
Me, bitch. Ow!
Attention.
Dodge my attack.
Under plague conditions, failure to report the work at industries vital to state interests has been declared treasonous
There we go.
by the
His head
Lord
is
Regent.
gone. Have you got the key? No, he's not got the key either. I don't remember what the key is. That's deeply frustrating. Oh, Endor! Ah, right. I follow your logic, actually.
The city's dead.
That's not the stupidest logic I've ever heard.
This is a public warning. Corvo Atano, the assassin and one-time royal protector,
Has escaped.
from
So there you
confinement
go.
and is at large
That gives
within
you
the
a
city.
small
Any
degree of
sightings this
timeline
state
context
criminal must
to
be
where
reported
this
to the city watch
mission
at once.
falls. I'm going to come back in here because I need the... that's the key. There it is. Extra arc mines. So yeah, really I should have got these on the way in, but I didn't. Oh my god. What the hell? Okay, I just got stuck on the... He's the guy all the way through Rogue One, yes.
Some of the people who live near me claim they'll be organizing against the City Watch soon.
Well, that's dangerously stupid of them, but whatever. I mean, good luck with that. Imagine protesting police brutality in this universe. But yes, I mean, you should watch Andor if you can, if you have the Disney Plus. It's really worth it. It's very good. I love that they're just not leaving. I have now let them out. You can escape. They just don't care. That's so silly of them. I have! Yeah, so it's Fox News. There is news. Okay, not that Fox News though. We haven't seen Snowball in a while, which is quite concerning. One always worries about, you know, has he been hit by a car or is dead in a
Missing
ditch
or
somewhere,
damaged time
and there's
cards
no way
will
to
no
know
longer
really.
be replaced.
But
Through abuse of
Shadow
this
and Timmy
indulgence,
are up
any
to their
worker
usual
without
business.
a time card will be denied admission to the grounds.
Oh yeah,
and
I need to go and
summarily
rescue
terminated.
Billy. I forgot about that. She's just being assaulted by overseers over here.
We're not done yet, assassin. What about the shrines? Tell me about the blood rituals you perform there. Where did you learn such a profane... This.
Is she gonna tell him anything? Wow, good job, Bill.
Present yourself. Don't make me find you.
So, choke dust, being non-lethal, disrupts this overseer ground.
Someone get over here. Take out his legs.
There are actually 3 of them. That's already annoying. I can't see the third one. Anyway, yeah, choke dust disrupts the music box guy, so Billy escapes as soon as she's not being sung at. But yes, so Timmy and Shadow were being absolutely adorable this morning, according to my mum. I did not witness it myself, sadly. So you know, I posted a picture on Twitter of like how it's been really frosty, but then when they sit on the lawn, they like leave a little melted patch. So Shadow had left a little melted patch where she had been sitting, and she'd gone off to do whatever she's doing. Timmy came back and tried to like push frost back across the hole so that it was not melted anymore. Like, you know, with her nose, she was just shoving the frost. So cute. Anyway, well done, Billy.
Thank you.
Congratulations on
Let's
not
go.
dying.
I'm worried they sent for the hounds.
Yeah, that would be not great. Definitely got it. Oh, nice. I know, I was talking to my dad and saying that we should just get like a patio heater for them. But that would be an unreasonable indulgence, apparently. Oh yeah, there's more overseers coming. The absolute bastards.
You'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Chances are very...
Rat poison. Oh, that's not useful. Is there food in here that I didn't eat? My bad habit is I often just eat food that I find, regardless of whether I need to restore health or not. Which means that I can't come back and eat food later when I actually need health restoration. Whatever. That's a big double jump.
Might be worth checking out.
I missed. Never mind. So where the fuck am I? What did I climb up onto? That was weird. Alright.
A pleasure to watch you work. Feels like there's always more to learn about pain.
God, you sound like such a
Barrister
weirdo, Bill.
Timsh lives up in the legal district. I know it pretty well. From what I hear, the Timsh family is practically at war with itself. Talk to his niece Talia if you can. I should probably tag along when you go. Crazy rich people are buying up a lot of that Sokolov security technology these days. Keeps the weepers and looters out. I might be useful.
Absolutely. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's fucking roll. Hostiles killed. 34. Civilians killed. None. Because I didn't kill Abigail. Probably should have done, but whatever. Put down the captive whale. Completed Granny Rag's recipe. Looted the safe. Got all the runes and the bone charms, which is what matters. And we're off to the legal district, which is something of a change in tone from the slaughterhouse. Eminent domain. Delilah once painted portraits for barrister Arnold Timsh, a corrupt aristocrat who uses his legal powers to evict families from their homes and claim property for the Lord Regent, based on false accusations of plague. And occasionally, you know, real accusations of plague, but whatever. He's not always false. Oh, absolute squad. Adorable. Barrister Timsh's niece Talia hates him. She has promised to help you locate Delilah for a price. Meet with her to find out what she knows.
As a young girl, Delilah was a baker's apprentice in Dunwall Tower. Years later, a painter in Sokolov's circle. Barrister Arnold Timsh paid her to paint portraits. Him, I knew.
It's him having a cigar with the Lord Regent.
Rich. And now he was making a second fortune, seizing the assets of plague victims for the Lord Regent.
Yeah, our crows and magpies were like pulling the tail fluff of the foxes as well.
Something to do with the family fortune. Lurk was probably right. We needed to speak with the niece first. Her feud with the old barrister was something we could use. I got a message to the barrister's niece, and she claimed to know things about Delilah that no one else did.
I love Dowd's like,
but the knowledge would have a price.
Business savvy.
I wasn't surprised.
In this mission. He's like, I'm gonna kill the barrister anyway. Do you want to pay me to do it? It's like, bro, you shouldn't tell her that you're going to kill him anyway. Anyway, we're gonna pay for the rune drop-off. I'm not gonna bother paying for the whale oil delivery. I will, get the... What do I want here? Accuracy? Bone charm capacity, ranks 2 and 3. I can buy stun mines now, which is useful. rewire tools. I'm going to grab one because you never know when you might need one. Everything else I think I'm happy with. Actually, you know what? Vault capacity goes from all the way from 10 to 20, which is fine. Right, onwards. Billy's kill here proves that I'm on high chaos.
One more body shouldn't matter, right?
One more body shouldn't matter, absolutely.
Talia
So
should
if I
be
were on
waiting
low
in
chaos,
Traverse
she would have
Close.
just knocked him out.
It's an alley just past the wall of light. You'll know it's like 3 whitewashed skulls.
Yep. Well, that's how it works, you know. You only get made a saint if you can prove that you've done miracles after your death. Or, well, if you can prove you did miracles in life, I guess, but most of them are posthumous. That's just how it works. Fucking, can I stop falling in the cow? Jesus. I'm trying to pick up this coin. Just not. Anyway, whatever. I love how the colour palette is so drastically different between this mission and the previous one. Like, the previous one is so dominated by that sunset, and this one's so coldly grey and white by comparison. It just makes them so visually distinct from each other. I love it.
Like a different city.
It's the way we do things in the legal.
Absolutely.
Stop trouble before it starts. The way the barrister likes it.
I hear General Turnbull's coming to inspect. Going to make the whole city run like this.
It's about time.
Yep, so these guys have given us an interesting clue, which General Turnbull is expected. We can use that to our advantage. Did that guy detect me killing him? No, he did not. He just thought about it for a second. That's fine by me. Alright, we're completely ignoring the guards and the watchtower. Just gonna come around this way. Because that rune we paid to get dropped off is just around here. The little note that says, I heard you wanted this, a friend, as requested. Oh, it's not the one that says a friend. One of them says a friend at some point. It's like, Dad has friends? Sounds fake, okay. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, he's the main reason that Canterbury is Canterbury, other than Canterbury being Canterbury. Like, have you been to a shrine at Canterbury? It's lovely.
Thundry Rothwell, founder of the Rothwild Slaughterhouse, has been killed by enemies of the state while heroically attempting to prevent an act of sabotage.
There we
Be
go.
vigilant.
So
Report suspicious
that's the official
to the City Watch.
official story as to what I just did in the previous mission, which is that Bundry was killed attempting to prevent sabotage. She's like, good job, Bundry. Are you still going to get killed by the rats? Okay, or one killed. Did he just shoot his own guy in the back of the head as he was aiming at the rats? I think he did. Good work, bro.
Damn you.
Impressive. Anyway, if they're not going to come across the wolf light, I can't kill him because the wolf light will kill me, obviously. So I'm heading over here to Trooper's Close to find Thalia. Sorry, Talia. It's a TH, but it's a silent TH. Oh yeah. Yeah, it turns out she's getting mugged.
You're threatening the wrong person. If I were you, I would strongly consider leaving while you
I love
still
Talia,
can.
she's great.
Really?
She's got
Where
such
do you
attitude.
live? Probably some mansion on Clavering, right? Come on, let's have it. Or I
Her
start
poor bodyguard
cutting.
just
I'm
got
telling
completely
you now,
murked though.
walk away. Go home. You're making a mistake.
Yes, yes you can.
How so?
I'm here to meet a man named
I play
Dowd.
Fortnite online on PS4 with my brother who is on,
The great
on
assassin?
PC, so...
Oh, I'm really quaking in my boots now.
There is
Left
total,
a proper stain in my britches. Tell me, why would he meet with a lady like you?
Because I'm hiring him to kill a person. And I'm paying him a lot of money. Money you will never see because you'll soon be gasping for breath on the end of Dowd's blade.
Shut up. That ain't true.
Isn't it? Your fear is obvious. You reek of it. Among other things.
I'll tell you what I think. I think you and Captain What's-His-Face over there were sneaking off for a night of hanky-panky. Only your daddy don't approve of you making out with a lowly watch officer. How about that?
Sorry I told you to run. In fact, I'd like
She doesn't
you to
even
remain right
deign
here.
to respond to that. That's so sad.
Dowd is very likely watching us right now.
No, I'm just listening to your dialogue, Talia. I'm sorry.
You've got guts. I'll give you that. Sticking with a lie like that.
Anyway, so he's got two guys who
I
come
know a few con artists that can learn from
over
you.
Over the roof once I do deal with him. Oh wow, he's just gonna give up on her. Okay, you know what, that's legit. I left his hat down. Brilliant. They don't know where I am, and also they haven't discovered the body because of Shadow Kill, which is convenient. I'd rather not bother sniping them all if I can work out how to get closer to them.
Wonder what got this guy.
I wonder what got this guy, he says. I mean, yeah. Tracks.
Someone's about to get shanked.
So these are Hatters.
I know you're here.
Which are a rival gang to Slackjaw's Bottle Street gang. They're identified by the hats they wear. Go figure. Hey, Talia.
Look at you. The Master Assassin.
That's me.
So you want to know about Delilah. Well, my uncle is bewitched by her, so we won't tell you anything. I require only two things. Get rid of my uncle, and bring me his last will and testament. In exchange, I'll tell you what you want to know about Delilah Copperspoon. And I'll pay you cold hard coin.
If only Dowd had Google. You know, I mean, like, the name Delilah Copperspoon is like...
Let's meet at the docks when you return.
Pleasantly distinctive enough that I'm sure you could find out everything you needed to know from one Google search, but he just doesn't have Google. Because we live in a, you know, industrial 19th century or whatever. It's like
my
so
grandmother's
sad
been
for
on her
him.
deathbed for years. Now that she's really going and I'm turning 18, he's terrified.
Oh, also, that's a point of lore that is just deeply hilarious. Talia is 17 years old. You would not guess that from her model, would you? Well, she's turning 18, but you know, like, functionally. What happens to the guy's hat? No, it despawned. That's so sad. I was going to see if I could pick it up.
I'll tell you all you need to know once the job's done.
Okay, so yeah, Talia's just going to chill out, and we are going to get on with it. First things first, I need to get past the tripwire in here. And past this tripwire. Because this is where the Hatters hang out. And there are a lot of them, and I'm not sure whether I really want to tangle with them, to be honest. Unless I did something silly, like... Problem is, my arc mines are not upgraded at this point either. You can have them upgraded to increase the number of times they go off, so you can kill more people with one mine. But until you've got that, they're not desperately effective. And there's always at least two guys in this courtyard. So I'm going to wait for one of them to go back inside and see if I can kill the other two. I think it's this one who's going to go inside. Oh, I don't know.
Any
No,
fools
I was
settling
wrong,
in
it's this
over
one.
here? picked up anything good?
Shut up.
Okay, that one, that wasn't clean, but it was adequate. One of them comes out onto this balcony. We'll hear the door open if he's coming that way. But anyway. Also, I haven't even thought about other powers. What can I buy right now? Yeah, so I want Arcane Bond. I want to do this where we have the Summon Assassin thing. So I need one more rune for Master Assassins. Okay. That's fine. Because it's just fun. The other nice thing about the Assassins is that you can just chat to them. They just have lines of dialogue. You can ask them their opinions about stuff. Which is just neat.
See something?
Go, buddy. Get him.
Somebody, get over
And they have names too. Oops. Okay, this form of Wednesday. Yep, okay, he just got murked. That's fine. Ow. Oh, wait, no, okay, I thought he was still alive. He wasn't. It's all good. Oh, his head came off. Nice. Look at that. The hat stays on though. Okay, well that's fine. Put that back up. Anyway, so I didn't actually read the note that we picked up, which is the important thing. Loot that one place, get even with Craxton. Here's the important bit. Chauncey took that key we nicked from the Watchers. He's trying to loot some lawyer-type houses. He went cat burgling around the balconies and ain't come down yet. Better see what happened to get that key back. Oh, you gotta go get something made by a master blacksmith, though. That's just neat. Have they got a rune in this house? I don't think they do. To make sure I can get all the access ways that I need by opening this door over here, head back downstairs and get all the cash. You know what would be really cool though, is if you could get something made by the master blacksmith with like glass by the glassmaker like set in it, you know, like a little stained glass thing or something like that, you know. You know how they've got like the lead lining between the glass panels? Something like that. I bet they could just do that, unfortunately, but it would be neat. That key I just picked up was the front door key. Yay! There's a guardsman over there. Let's get the fuck out of the way before he sees me. Thank you. Anyway, so I want to get into which house this is. This house is the one that's got Granny Rags's shrine and assorted little puzzle. We've also got Bone Charm, Light as a Shadow. Is that the less fall damage one? Yeah. I mean, I am known for my proneness of taking fall damage, it must be said. But fairly generous, especially with agility. Oh, that's neat. Has it been doing it every Christmas for 775 years? Because that seems very consistent. I feel like they must have missed a few, like the war and stuff. Dear. Anyway, more bone charm, but also we got another recipe from Granny Rags. Cruel Nancy, take the world from her greedy hands, lay it before the black-eyed groom, cut sharp, cut deep, red drip drop, last and least, burn in half of a lawless man. Which sounds absolutely incomprehensible if you don't know what you're doing. Luckily, my quest log will interpret that. Ooh, that's more interesting. I love some good old Balkan music. Also, I got my mana back. Oh, I do have spirit water. Oops, I just did not realise I had spirit water. Okay, that's alright then. So yeah, various guardsmen on the ground level here. Including that one, who might see me if I'm not careful. Yep, he's seeing me. There's one in this room as well. Which way is he facing? Well, that was lucky. He could absolutely have been facing towards me. Okay, good. You know what? I might as well top off and pick it up. It really doesn't matter, especially because I do actually have spirit water.
Whoa.
Oops. Hi.
Assassin, help! Lost him. I'm gonna find you.
God, they're so stupid.
Then I'll demonstrate your failings.
Oh, please demonstrate my failings. Also, there's Corvo's poster. Doesn't he look dishy? Look at that boy.
Stop messing around and come out at once.
Look how handsome he is. So handsome.
Check under everything.
Keep your eyes open. Might return.
Yep, I might return. Also, these guys have just got the Hatter hat, which is a quest item.
He's cunning.
Despite having, as far as I can tell, no function. Like, I would dearly love to know what the fuck it's actually for. Like, you can't wear it, as far as I can tell. You know, it's not like the Hatter's just like, you know, you can use it as disguise to get into the Hatter base or something like that. That would actually be useful, but as far as I'm aware, that's not the case. Anyway, the reason we're up here is we need to get to this balcony, because this is where our guy Clancy, the missing Hatter, broke into the place with the stolen key and died, thereby leaving the key. So now we've got the key, we can just get in back into the legal district, which is good. What's happening with my guards down here? I see 1, 2, 3 minimum. I hear someone closer than both of those. Oh, yeah.
Someone help me out!
This guy. Hi. How's it going?
Got you now.
Please don't throw things at me. That's rude.
Just die.
Nope. You have no head now. Sorry, buddy. Fucking hell. God, how many there are there? Oh, look at them.
Damn you!
Don't know how many that's going to kill. Never mind.
Hit the alarm.
I perished. Okay. Note to self. Don't land on that balcony when there might be a guy there. It's all good though, because we should have got an autosave as soon as I pick the key up. I think that's where my last save is anyway. Yes, that is exactly when my last save was. Fantastic. Okay, with that, let's not go this way. Did he open the balcony? I think he might have done, you know. I closed that door behind me, bro. Oh, fuck my life. Okay, that would be a good moment for the light as a feather bone charm, huh?
Where are you? Here you are! Firing!
Now, okay. My little assassin is gonna do what he can. Look at him go. Yeah, it usually does. Look at him go! Yeah, stab! You got him, brah. There are so many. Oh, if I kill them all, we're not going to get the best dialogue. Ow, fuck. Yeah, they do so much damage, bro. I think I have 2 health. Yowzers. And all because I fell off the roof. I really need Blink 2. But, for the more distance, but I have other things I want to prioritize my runes with, which is deeply upsetting. Can I? Yeah. Okay, Dinah does not like the Frosty Garden. She is deeply upset by this cold snap.
Emily Caldwin is still missing. Any
Caldwin
person with information that leads to her discovery will be granted a substantial reward.
But not, it must be noted, immunity from prosecution. Important caveat that sometimes they mention, sometimes don't. There's one more rune in this area, which is in the most out of the way area. Like, there is no reason to come down here. I don't even think you can swim round. Like, so you can't have come here from the docks where you start the mission, like, because it's an invisible wall. But for whatever reason, there's a rune back here. Like, why would you hide that here? Yeah, that would be very sensible. Dinah's just like, you know, complaining a lot. Or like, she'll ask to be let out the front door or the front room window as well. Because she's like, maybe the weather will be different in the front as it is in the back. Maybe it won't be so cold there.
Sir?
Anyway, this is the funny dialogue.
I just wanted to say, congratulations on getting your own squad.
So, that guard dialogue of, do you think you'll be getting your own squad after what happened last night? Finally gets a sequel! He did get his own squad after what happened last night. Congratulations! Also, they're not doing their usual patrol. What are they doing? Why are they just standing there, you absolute lemons? Alright, I'm fairly sure that's all the runes and bone charms in this part of the level. Which is fine, I need to get through that door. Which is not the world's most subtle thing, but there we go. If you're not careful, they absolutely will see you do that. It's the only way into this section of the level. It's not the only way out, because once you're inside you can find other exits back again, but...
Dowd.
Scout up ahead.
Hi, Billy Boo.
Try to find out where Timsh is.
There's an equipment stash on the rooftops nearby. We've been anticipating doing a hit on Timsh for some time.
I know.
Don't tell me my business.
Half the city wants
I'm
him
your
dead.
boss.
We'll earn some gold on this one. I'll meet you up ahead.
She did the little salute. Adorable. I love the whalers. Bone charm. Sustained rage. Well, that's incredibly unhelpful. That's the adrenaline-based one. So, I could at this point get my master assassins. Tragically, I don't think they can assassinate people, which, you know, like, is silly. The way that Emily's doppelgangers in Dishonored 2 can. They're not quite as complex as the doppelgangers
it's
are.
Dowd, isn't it?
Hi,
you
buddy.
wouldn't be in this district unless you were after Timsh's head.
I feel like there must be other
What do
people
you
here.
want?
But anyway.
Revenge.
So this guy
To do to Timsh what he
is
did
my
to me.
non-lethal option.
I want him homeless, a victim of one of his own eviction documents. I've prepared one, complete with the forged signature of the Lord Regent. Please, go to my
really?
old
Interesting.
apartment. It's right next to Timsh's estate. Here's the address, but I doubt you can get inside from the streets.
My bro, Do I
There
look
you'll
like a
find
guy
my
who
journal,
goes in the
which
front door?
contains the entire plot and everything.
That is
you'll
interesting.
need. But you're a businessman.
I'm
like
not sure.
I
My mom and dad have been eating a lot of
I don't
soup
expect
lately.
you to do this for free. If
I,
you do go to my
more of a
apartment, you'll
toast person.
find something stashed there. Consider
gonna
it your
have a light
payment in
lunch,
advance.
You make a compelling point, though. I do love a good cream of mushroom. Yeah, so our man Roland here is actually imprisoned in here because Tim's just had him locked up and evicted. Whoa, interesting.
I caught him snooping around nearby. He won't say who he is or what he's doing, but I locked him up just to be safe. He seems
Get
familiar
around
to
the
me.
wall of light.
Reminds me of someone who used to do business with Timch, but I'm not sure.
Good work, Simmons. Now that that's handled, we can move on.
So
You got
yeah,
the orders from Timch, right?
poor old Simmons.
What's the next step?
Is being made to evict some of
Crow's
his
Court
friends.
off Bramley Street. But there's a problem, sir. The Forstall's live there, and their kids used to
interesting.
sneak us food at the back door. I know it's the job, sir, but it's awfully hard seeing them turned out like this.
That is interesting. I mean, it's just, Heinz cream of tomato is just so iconic that, like, no other tomato soup truly compares. Although I did watch some guy on YouTube, what's his name? Dylan Hollis, the funny baking guy, make a cake that involves using tomato soup, which was just absolutely wild. Apparently it's not even that bad, like taste-wise. It was fine. You couldn't taste the fact that it was tomatoey. But like, still, what the fuck? Looks like it's a chocolate cake, you know, but it has tomato soup in.
What's the occasion?
Oh yeah.
General's on his way. Things got nasty in
There
the
are
upper
army
city.
officers in their red uniforms alongside
less
the
mess for the
guard
watch.
in
See any
their
more
blue
big rat
uniforms,
swarms?
which is
Blow
cute.
off.
Little detail in this mission. Can I get on that corner? I don't think I can I? So I need to get back over to that roof. I think the best way to do it is go back in here and round. Which is not brilliantly convenient, if that's the way around. Because I can't quite reach across the street. There we go. So here is Billy's little stash, where she's done proper reconnaissance. You see, this is the nice thing about playing as Dowd rather than Corvo, is that you have people who work for you, who do the research beforehand. Look at this. So, you know, note here, Timsh is vigorous, so you know, you don't necessarily want to get in a fight with him. His mother's will is in a chest in his office. Law offices are downstairs, whereas his house is upstairs. The dumbwaiter collects all the floors. Timsh has a key on him. Anyway, yeah. It's like, that's useful information, and it's so nice to have efficient underlings who do this work for you. Also, we've got a map of the area. We are currently at that little arrow with, yeah, the Timsh estate is the brown shaded one at number 1. We came in at 7 all the way down the bottom left hand corner. Yeah, it sounds so weird, doesn't it? But it's actually, like, supposedly not awful. It sounds
His
fake.
lordship, the barrister, is up in his bedroom.
Is he? Okay.
Don't make me describe what's happening.
Oh god, don't say that, Billy. Wait, who is it? Okay, that sounds worse though. Like, are the noodles actually in the cake? How's that work? So why can I not reach from there? Also, I really, really want to know what the fuck Timsh is doing in his bedroom. Like, I didn't realize that was one of his starting locations. That's deeply intriguing. I mean, extremely cursed, but also intriguing. blinks are not long enough right now. Please get to the balcony. There we go. Good boy. Can I get? Oh no, they're so deeply American though, aren't they? Like, only they would come up with something quite so revolting.
Any citizens belonging to or offering aid to the Hatter Criminal Organization.
The Hatter Criminal Organization. That's the Hatter Gang to you. Frickadoodles, thank God for redirected blink. Okay, we've made it to the balcony. I'm going to drop a save because I'm pleased with my jumps there. Alright, how many lads have we got in here? Bunch. Ah! Shit, a lad. My apologies.
Someone get over here!
Get him, Tom! I don't know if it's Thomas. It's probably not Thomas.
Firing!
Oh, he was dead. He wasn't dead. No, come back. Okay, whatever. Where the fuck is Timsh? Did he get alerted by the fact that we just had a fight?
Thank you for coming, Melissa.
Oh no! He's with Melissa, who is the,
And I get so terribly depressed sometimes.
the poor,
You always
servant
make me smile.
who he takes
Even
advantage
in spite
of.
of everything.
Thank you, sir. I try. And how is your mother? Or do you mean the situation in the city? I'm not sure I quite understand what I'm doing here.
Just listening. Things have been hard. The Lord Regent depends on me to help control the spread of the plague. These aren't easy decisions. This document I carry granting me legal immunity isn't a blessing. It's a burden. Carries so much
my life is so
responsibility.
hard.
We all depend on you, sir.
There you go again, making me smile. I have an idea. Why don't you stay at the house tonight? I'll be working late, and there's more than enough room in my chambers for a delicate creature like you.
Excuse me. I'm trying to appreciate Timsh's dialogue. Get out of here. I should probably clear up these bodies, shouldn't I? Like, no wonder he aggroed. The late coach isn't running. Oh, there's no way you can't leave. You know, you simply cannot leave. Yeah.
I live out past the old walls. That's why I needed it.
I know. That's why I'm concerned. The plague's headed west this past week. I've heard of weeping.
He's like desperately coming up with an excuse
Even on
to make the poor girl stay so he can sexually harass her, which is just. Ugh.
But you know best, I suppose. We all make our decisions.
Yes, that's true. Sir, I think it would be my pleasure to stay with you tonight.
Good. Then it's settled. I think I'll start the evening with a bath. Until then, feel free to relax.
I'm actually not sure where his bathroom is. He
Yes,
may
sir.
well.
I'll just relax. Have a drink, maybe. It could be a long night.
The poor thing. Yeah, I don't know. Is the bathroom round this way? That's actually a good question. I need to know that before he comes here and finds bodies. Yeah, the bath is here. So I guess he's going to come this way. If he actually decides to follow through on what he was just talking about. Possible. Also, really don't want to see him in the bath, but you know. Yeah, I heard the door. Just gonna hope he doesn't see me if I hide in this corner. Is his marker moving? No, that's not his marker moving. Okay. Was that her? I have no idea. Oh no, he's going to talk to Delilah!
Don't you know they're hanging people for witchcraft
So,
now?
there's her statue.
Last night they stopped my carriage in Holger Square. The overseers don't care about rank or a piece of paper from the Lord Regent. I don't know what you're planning, and I don't want to know. I know they found the heir to the throne, And I know she's part of it. And your paintings that think or speak or whatever it is they do.
Yeah, she has paintings that think or speak.
I won't tell you
and
to
he's
stop.
talking to the statue.
I know you're proud. I just don't want you to be killed. Bollocks! She can't hear me at all.
She absolutely can, bro. Oh shit, he's coming. That's fascinating dialogue. I've not heard that before. Okay. They shouldn't find any bodies. I really hope they don't find bodies. Also, you are not going to the bathroom, my man. Where the frick are you going? You know what? It's fine, because I need to do the pickpocket in order to get the documents switched. Basically, we've planted a document that says, please evict me. Instead of what he usually has on him, which is like a grant of legal immunity. Yeah, dump her in here with the dead guys. Sorry, everybody. So I think, has he gone back? Yeah, he's headed off downstairs. That's fine, that keeps him out of my way. I would like to steal that. That was a Brigmore whale statuette. Fascinating. It's good that no guards heard that breaking glass. I assume I've just killed the 3 who would be in earshot of that. Anyway, here's Delilah. Let's have a chit chat. Hiya.
Who are you?
I understand your curiosity. I'm strange. I was a baker's apprentice in Dunwall
She hasn't
Tower.
edited her personal backstory quite the way that she will have by the time of Dishonored 2.
Then afterward, I made my name as a painter. Now, I'm obviously something much greater.
I know you're proud indeed.
That satisfies
That
you.
line from Temptuous.
Because you won't get more.
Understatement.
I ought to
Egotistical is
just
what
kill
Delilah is.
you. But I'm going to give you a warning for the sake of my sisters, who were very impressed with you once upon a time. Stay away from me. There are great changes coming, and I'll expect you not to interfere. I have influence in places you won't expect. But as for Arnold Timsh, do what you want. I won't hold a grudge. I'm done with him.
Is that who you were looking for? Well, she's a bit of a bitch. And the artwork's hopeless.
Thanks for your succinct opinion, Billy.
I know you have your reasons.
Okay. Brilliant. Anyway, get a rune out of that for all my troubles. Actually, that's the question. So we can't keep Billy here in order to get her opinion on things, but I can ask Theodore his opinion.
A few torches, and this place would be all the better.
As in, you want to burn it down, my love? Okay, whatever. That was less interesting than I was hoping. But, fuck's sake, there's not enough room in this room to summon them. Thank you. Carlo.
No amount of coin can buy these fools immortality.
Yeah, they really do just say one line and then leave. Still, I like them. Anyway, right, so now that we've got the key of Timsh's pocket, we can get in here, make sure we loot the place. Delilah's painting of herself, looking extremely cool, it must be said. Signed, Delilah C, not Delilah K. She doesn't start calling herself that for years yet. Sadly, it's not a collectible like Delilah's paintings in Dishonored 2 are.
Mother, this is Arnold. If you happen to awaken while no one is present, I've prepared this for you, to remind you of recent events to help clear your mind and put you at ease. The plague has ended. I have married and will become Prime Minister.
So, yeah, one of the reasons that Talia wants him dead is because he's manipulating his mother who has dementia.
And approved. We all love you, Mother. Now go back to sleep. Rest. Everything is fine.
you know, which is a deeply dodgy thing to do. So yeah, Talia's grandmother, obviously, and Timsh's mother. That is the Galvani weave upgrade. Don't remember which one that one is, but whatever. Is this the will? No, it's not. Yes, I cannot in good conscience remain your mother's physician. The way you repeatedly deny her access to practices which could potentially restore her lucidity is nothing short of a death sentence. So yeah, he's deliberately keeping her in a way that, you know, reduces her cognizance. He's keeping her stupid and docile in whatever way he's managed that. Okay, actually good question. So, at this point, the non-lethal way of getting rid of Timsh is to have the building... basically, we introduce a plaguey item into the building's air conditioning to make people think that he's got plague. And then the general that we heard about will have Timsh arrested. It doesn't, tragically, clear the building out completely. Frankly, it should. I think everybody should be quarantined. But they aren't. The dad just yeets the wardrobe with his own brute strength.
I've always wondered, what does he smell like? Rotting flesh? Wild flowers? Does he ask you questions? I wonder when he'll speak to me.
I don't know, Billy. You'll have to wait until Death of the Outsider, which is, you know, a good 15 years hence, I'm afraid. He will speak to you one day, though, Bill.
I hope he dies a lingering death.
You don't mean the Outsider, right? You mean Timsh. Okay, cool. It'd be bad if you meant the Outsider.
Here's one last lesson, for old time's sake. The barrister was a champion at finding his enemy's weak points, but he didn't see Delilah as a threat until it was too late. No one's watching Delilah now except you. And me, of course. I see everything. I see forever. And right now, I see a man walking a tightrope over a sea of blood and filth.
Thanks, bro.
The Empress is dead. And the water's rising. You left a mess on the killing floor, Dowd. I guess you know by now these things have a way of catching up with you.
He's chastising me for high
maybe
chaos.
You're past caring. You'd better hurry. You're running out of rope.
Thanks, bro.
You were in a daze. I hope it was enlightening.
I do like that line from Billy. You know, to get the external perspective of what happens to Dowd and Corvo while they're communing with the shrines. You know, they are still there physically, they just, you know, are in a trance or whatever. That amuses me. Anyway, so yes, I need to get the will from the office. There are a lot of guards in this area if I'm unlucky. Nope, that's a vase. It's just a guard-coloured vase. I got worried for a second there. That is someone, though. I hear them coming. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's facing the other way. This note from Timsh is, yeah. Again, more harassment of poor Melissa the maid. Okay, one guy there, he's got his back to me. He's leaving. That guy's looking at the painting. Fantastic. I'm gonna get up onto the chandelier as soon as I get in the room.
Someday I'll be the one who can afford this stuff.
Sounds fake. Oh, I know, right? So good. Well, they did. Mark Gatiss did one last year, didn't he? That was an M.R. James adaptation. Is that right? With Rory Kinnear, and God, has there been a whole year since that? Gross. I remember we talked about it last year. I'm gonna drop a save here. And see if I can take these two out without this being too much of an issue. There we go. Yeah, that would be good. I know yesterday's newspaper had like a things to watch over Christmas segment that I meant to read, and I haven't read it yet.
Benedict, I need to know what you expect regarding the Danforth Holding Company. They're only a month late, and they've been good for it in the past.
That's strange. Timsh doesn't name himself beneficiary in the will. He's giving the inheritance to Delilah.
So yeah, yet more reasons why Talia should hate her uncle is because he is leaving their entire family fortune, which is, you know, a considerable amount. You know, everything he has from his noble birth, plus everything he's, you know, got from the people he's cheated. And he's leaving it all to Delilah, because she has got him wrapped around her little finger. Anyway, this is the dumbwaiter. Coming out of their suitcase. This is going to be full damage, but not too much full damage. That upset the maids though. Don't. Please, lady. Fuck. Sorry. That was not ideal. Where can I put her that isn't going to be a problem?
Probably expensive.
That's a good question, actually. Because someone will come through here as soon as I put the plague item into the air conditioning. Put the sack in. Because there's supposed to be a maid who will detect the smell, but I think it's this very maid that I am carrying. So I'm actually not sure who's going to detect the smell. And Melissa obviously was upstairs, so there aren't any maids in the kitchen to smell the smell. That's actually really weird. Spooky. Do I love horror that takes, like, you know, bizarrely simple form? Like, what if you saw a guy come out of a suitcase? You know? Like, there's nothing inherently horrific about that, and yet the suspense. Anyway, so Tim should now be being arrested for the plaguey smell. Is he gonna go? There he goes.
What is that horrible stench?
Very good.
No, I want to go under down. I was trying to get under the thing, but no. Because there's various other, like, legal attendants or whatever they are, you know, Timsh's employees who hang around this area and generally make things really annoying. We don't even need to watch Timsh get arrested, we just know that he does. It's very funny. So basically the note that he thinks he has in his pocket, which he had previously, is like a letter from the Lord Regent that says,
It has some merit.
under no circumstances should you ever arrest this guy, he's my guy. But because I swapped it out with a note that says basically, please arrest me. Yeah. And he tries to show his legal immunity to the general, at which point the general's like, this says please arrest me? The general's like, well, I will arrest him. Fucking, why are you in your office, bro? I have never seen this guy be in his office before. What the hell?
Probably rats into everything.
Yes. Yes, it's just rats in your office. Spooky. Anyway, we need the pack of cards here in order to do Granny Rags' magic. We need to take the world. But you can't continue to draw cards, which are not important cards. So I'm just going to draw a random one and see what we get. The Jack of Swords. Nice. Last time I was playing, the first one I drew random was the Outsider. And I was like, surely that's not scripted. But that was absolutely perfect. It's like, what a moment. Also, I'm just going to get rid of this guy. Put these two together. It's like, it was such a good moment to draw the Outsider as a card. Like, how fantastic. I really like to get the hand statue out without alerting too many guys, but I may have alerted too many guys. There's a lot of guards in this area. You'd think that once Timsh was arrested, they would like be like, well fuck, now we have no one to work for, what shall I do with my life? But no. Here's another of Delilah's paintings. This is her portrait of Timsh himself, which I think is very neat. So swirly. Shit. The fuck is this guy doing here? He's just looking down as well. Why are you not? Also, oh, I didn't mean to do that, but you know what? It's fine. I actually blinked into him or through him or something. I don't know quite what it was. Also, that is not interesting. Not sure how I feel about that title. It's not, like, the most spooky sounding, and also, like, does it have some weird, mysterious foreign count stereotypes, which are not deeply interesting either. But I don't know, maybe I'm just reading too much into the title. I will have to have a look. See what the reviews say. Anyway, I came in here to pick up that cigarette box, which is worth a lot. Hi, buddy. Can you just... thank you. Oh, slow-mo death cam. Very nice. Okay. Not sure how many guys are even left here, to be honest. And how much I need to worry about hiding bodies at this point. There are usually two guys having an argument at the top of the stairs. Yeah, that's the two.
We need all the help we can get. Like that woman Delilah.
But like, should we phone Delilah to tell her Timsh has been arrested?
Bring that crazy woman back down on us? Don't even say her name.
And like, they're literally like, no, literally no one wants you to phone Delilah.
What? Guards, to me! You're gonna quit!
It is done.
Thanks, buddy. Well done, Theodore. Nice. Actually got the head in as well. Did you kill the other guy? Oh, he did. Super duper efficient. Oh, interesting. So when is it set? This is what I came back for. Also, have I got... oh yeah, I'm missing one bone charm. Also, I need to get up to apartment 10 now that I've got... wait, what do we need to do? Yes. I need to do Granny Rags's little recipe. So I need to put the card on the shrine. Bleed on the card. He just cuts himself through his glove as well. Honestly, Dad, that's so inefficient. Now I take the card. And the card needs to go... fucking... can I please get the full jump in? There we go. Now we go over to the fireplace over here. Place the card in the fire. That gets me maroon. Thank you, Granny. Hell yeah, 7 out of 7. So yeah, the plague smell coming through the vents in every room. Absolutely disgusting. Although it does point out how rich he is, that he's got air conditioning. Like, in what is otherwise like industrial revolution setting, you know.
Yes, of course.
So funny. Although actually more people have air conditioning than you think, because that's what all these vents and pipes are that you climb all the time. So I don't know. Oh, they just shot him. I forgot that happened in High Chaos. Interesting. Wow, I forgot that the general did that. That is absolutely hilarious. Yeah, Temperature resists arrest, I think, in High Chaos. That's what's going on. Anyway, there's a bone chop down here. Where the hell is it? Oh, yeah, here it is. Strong arms. Completely useless to me. What, the original? Krista Henderson? I assume you don't mean Kenneth Branagh. Actually, no, there's been a couple of actual Swedish guys who played Philander. They're not all, Also, this key was here. Yeah. Huh, interesting. So, I don't remember who the other one is.
I heard you
yeah.
guys in the live cards. You're such a choffer.
But yeah, I think that is everything we need to. Yeah. Krista Henriksson. Fucking, oh my god, my health. Just hit the floor like that. Okay, you know what? That's the second thing today that's making me think I do need to have Light as a Shadow clicked off. Good grief. Anyway, I don't think Roland cares if you tell him that you took care of Timsh. Is he even here? No, he's not. I don't know where he went then. Oh, have you? Yeah. Wow, they saw me fall off the roof and they're like, oh no, a really dangerous guy. It's like, have you considered he's just someone who fell off a roof?
We got a prowler on the loose.
Yeah, they're really stressing out. That's so funny. To be fair, watching Dad fall off a roof would be really hilarious, wouldn't it? Ah, dear. You know what? I was going to go out the other way, wasn't I? I mean, it makes zero difference, but I love how bouncy you are with agility. So good. Also, I've done the exact same thing where I eat all the food as I go along, so there's no food to help recover from the bullshit damage I take. Can I? Please? Okay, whatever. It's fine, we'll go up. Up is good. So yeah, what I didn't do, and I absolutely could have done, is that instead of going that way, we can just go out through this apartment. That makes sense, although where they'll take the adaptation is always a bit of a question, isn't it? Like, oh, it's snowing again properly now. Oh, that's good. Grumbles, have you got snow? Although, yeah, I guess, like, any kind of, well, I mean, that's not to say people don't still go on pilgrimage to the Holy Land, because they absolutely do, but, like, much less these days. Generally speaking. None yet? Oh, no. Where the hell have I just come out? Oh, yeah, I'm further down the road than I realised. That's fine. Billy, are you just watching them kill each other? No? Yeah? Okay, no, she's just standing there.
I saw Talia. She's waiting where she said she'd be.
I don't know why her dialogue didn't trigger until weirdly late there. What is going on down here? I hear people shooting each other. What's happening? Ah, no, it's guard versus rats. The rats win. The rats always win. I'm actually going to come back into the Hatter's place and heal up using some food and stuff that I know is left here. Yeah. I don't know what projectiles are actually in here. Be nice to know. I feel like I left some food behind. Please tell me I left the food. I didn't. I ate it. I'm an idiot. So annoying. Oh, I did miss that though. It's good to know. Alright, whatever. That was weird. I did not click void gaze there. That was a bizarre little non-misclick. No snow yet. Boo! I can just see it falling in like the light of the street lights outside. It's pretty. It's not settling on the ground as far as I can tell, but it is in the air. Because I'm further out than you, so like
unauthorized individuals
I haven't quite got the same London microclimate bullshit that you have to deal with closer in the city. Just really quickly gonna grab all these bits and bobs. Let's better heal up. Okay, I guess all the guards have been eaten by the rats. I'm gonna assume that's why there doesn't seem to be anyone around. Bit dodge, sure. Slackjaw, 2,000 coins for capture or death, which is hilarious. Dallas gets 5,000 coins, but that's before they didn't know, yeah, they don't know that he killed the Empress at this point. Because Corvo's wanted posters are for, like, serious cash money. Top of my mana with the fountain. Yes, I can. Alright. Let's talk to Talia. Here, lady. Tell me about Delilah. I mean, I found out a lot about Delilah anyway, but
caught up to him. He's in custody as a plague victim.
Oh, he's not. He's dead on the floor. But okay,
do nicely. Perhaps better. But
we'll have to see
information.
Whether he shows up later.
My uncle came under Delilah's spell.
As a low chaos ending,
He's
or high
obsessed
chaos
with her.
Deeply
Everyone knew she'd been a servant at the tower before she studied under Sokolov. She was a painter, an artist.
But yeah, so that's
beneath
another thing.
my family's class for
that,
certain.
I pointed out when we did the Sokolov mission the other week. But he has these personal relationships with all these people with the Outsider's mark, and yet knows very little about the Outsider. Deeply funny.
One night we all went to Waverly Boyle's for a seance. It was an amusement. We didn't know what we were doing. I thought only the dead appeared at seances. But suddenly Delilah was in the room with us. My uncle nearly died of terror. She was there, but not there. We saw her as if she was very far away, standing in the old Brigmore Manor, painting at an easel, painting a name. It was your name, Dowd. That's all I know. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Like, how were you sitting on that as Dowd asked you all these questions, knowing that you had seen Dowd's name written in a seance? Like, how cool is that?
I'll be leaving soon.
Okay, cool talk, Talia. Thank you for your information.
Goodbye, Dowd.
Bye, babe. Ah, amazingly cool. Anyway, I'm gonna actually drop a save. No, you know what? This is fine.
Timsh is ruined. He'll rot in Coldridge prison if they don't send him to the flooded district. It's poetic, I suppose. Maybe I was wrong.
I'm really curious to see whether I get the low or high chaos progression.
Let's go home.
Let's go home. And there's our save. Hostile skill 22. Only one body found. Pleased with that. Finished Granny's recipe. Got all of Timsh's stuff. Had him arrested. Spoke to Delilah's statue. Yep, got all the important collectibles and most of the cash. Alright. Nice. And that is Eminent Domain. The second of the 3 Knife of Dunwall missions, and then there are 3.5 Brigmore Witches missions, so we got at least one more stream in us, if not 2. Probably 2, to be honest, because some of the Brigmore ones are quite long. But I'm going to leave it off for now, and next time we will go home, back to Dowd Space, and see what Billy has for us up next. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I'm glad today's stream actually worked after the disappointment of Wednesday. Indeed. Oh, I wish I had pheasant. God, that'd be so good. Actually not sure we've got. I know I've got my great aunt over. I should probably go and say hi. I've just been hiding in the other room. Dear. But yes, have a good beginning of the week. Have a good middle of the week. And I will see you all on Wednesday. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye for now.